보자. Brave Tarnished. Welcome to the Volcano Manor. I am Tanith, the proprietress of this house. Perhaps you are prepared to make a commitment.
You're tarnished. Here to put the demigods to the sword. Then please kill the great serpent. The one that devoured Praetor Rykard.
But first, clear resounds the call of vengeance. The Impaler, Mesmer, must pay his due. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield. Think not to hinder me upon my path, lest you too wish to face the reckoning.
Together we will devour the very core.
Mesmer, foe of my beloved people, in vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield. We meet again, I see, comrade in arms. Upon his end, did you see Mesmer's face?
And welcome into good old Bingo Season 5 Day 2, chat. Day 2. Hello. How is everyone doing? How we doing? How we be? It be me. It be Zoodle. Holy shit, he's missing.
Oh no, not again. Not again.
Oh, there he is,
Oh,
there he is.
hello
That was
everyone.
weird.
Hello. I'm also here.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Hope everyone's doing well. Day two. I might be sounding a little bit sick. That's because I am sick. I am dying. Live on stream. No, my voice is definitely a little shot here, but that's fine. We got day 2. I'm excited. We got Positive Vibes versus Monkey Business, and we have Blank Sonetta versus Bushy Stash. 2 banger matches back to back. I'm very excited to see how this is gonna go. And with that, Zoodle, who do you think is gonna do well today?
I mean, first of all, very excited to see Monkey Business for the first time, right? Every other team we've seen already. What we're gonna see today, every other team we've seen already yesterday. And I think after yesterday's matches, I'm even more excited about today's matches. I think everyone in chat is agreeing with me. Yeah, I'm excited to see how Monkey Business is working together as a team. And then second match is going to be incredibly interesting because both teams yesterday lost and might get their first win today, right? Blank Sonetta, Bushy Stash. If they get both, if it ends on a tie somehow, that would be horrible, I think, for both teams. But yeah, no, it's gonna be really interesting. If Positive Vibes today gets a win, that would like push them forward by a lot with 2 wins back to back, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
How do you feel?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling like we're gonna have to get some really nice matches, really nice tight matches today. No bingo lines. I feel like no bingo lines today. I feel like there were bingo lines happening yesterday. Were a bit of an oddity, and I think today we're gonna have a lot of back and forth. We're gonna have a lot of like, okay, Here's one line, it's gone. There's another line, it's gone.
Yeah.
You know, some of that type of action. Quick shout-outs here, by the way, to Kyle Brizown, who donated $200 last night when I didn't see it, saying, missed the bingo funds drive this year. Thank you so much for the $200, Kyle Briz.
Damn.
I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, man.
Thank you. Yeah, everyone, feel free to now, guys, you should now leave a quick sub. You can also check if your Prime is available to subscribe. You should do that because otherwise you will get ads, unfortunately. And then you would miss out on bangers. Yesterday we had insane bangers already. We had a Millennia race, all right? On day 1 in the first match, 2 bingo lines. And as you said, like, today I also want to see drama around squares. Only around squares. That means blocking left and right, sniping left and right. I want to see a almost full board 2 hours. Yesterday was really quick, right? Like 2 40-minute matches.
Yeah,
like, what
they're
the hell?
very fast.
Yeah. Today, at least one match that is like 1.5 hours of pure entertainment.
And yeah, we'll see exactly how these weapon checks are going to be playing out, because we've seen already how checking specific areas can benefit the teams very, very strongly. Seeing Rose's axe on Bushy yesterday was very useful for a lot of those squares. Maybe not Melania specifically, it was still decent, but some of those other squares, it definitely helped out a lot having a Somber 9 in your back pocket. Yeah, let's see if these players are ready. I think Positive Vibes versus Monkey Business. This is the first time they're going to see Monkey Business play. I've watched their practice matches. Very interesting on how, like, the mentalities are just different, too. Being like, okay, I really don't want to deal with this. And, like, really actively pushing against some squares. Being like, okay, I'll just try and force this onto the enemy team as much as I can. Rather than having to deal with it myself. Even if it's maybe like a bingo line, being like, I don't want to deal with this. I might lose time, so I'm not going to do that. And see how they plan around that.
Yeah, I know I've watched a lot of Mitch practicing also on its own. Like, I know Mitch put a lot of time into the practice part before the season started. And I think it's going to pay off for him. Like, he put so much time into practice.
Yeah.
I don't know how much Aggie and Mitch played together in these past couple of weeks. So I want to see how they, like, synergize with each other.
A good chunk. I think they played a good chunk so far. They definitely got some good practice in, I would say. And yeah, it's Mitch put in a lot of practice. Same with Ness, some of the new players that came in this season. I mean, Mitch has played in season 1, but hasn't played since, so it's been a hot minute, playing some competitive bingo.
Did he not play season 4?
No, he did not.
Oh, he played the weekend though. Yeah, okay. The last weekend.
He might have played the weekend. Yeah, I'm not sure though. But yeah, so definitely just interesting to see also people tackling the new squares and already finding new things. Like we saw yesterday, Josh having a whole new Lanciac skip now to deal with Altus Plateau, which doesn't look very fun, but hey, here we are.
Yeah, I mean, no, but also like other, like, what we had with the trolls and the moon crescent axe thingy from CBD, right? It's just so cool to see now in the DLC the players having completely different weapons and having to deal with all these enemies with completely different weapons besides great katana and backhand blades or whatever. So yeah, I hope today it's I don't want to be an ass, but I kind of want to be that the games the weapons are very cursed. So that means starting equipment kind of trash, and then they have to find something. That would be cool.
Yeah, I think also seeing like just like different weapons. I mean, yesterday like Crescent Moon Axe on CBD was really cool to see, and seeing like how strong that can actually be, because no one ever uses it. I think that's a weapon that just drops from like some of the like Stormveil Knights and stuff. So seeing how well that actually did was really cool.
No, that was I'll be honest, I have never seen the weapon before. I have 3,000 hours. I haven't seen this weapon. I didn't know this exists. Where do you get that usually from?
Oh, I just said I think from the Stormveil soldiers. I think they dropped those.
Oh, is it the one with the red and then they have? Oh, okay, I see.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure those drop them.
All right, all right. Yeah, no, but I want to see more like weird weapons like that. I want to see more weapons like that.
Yeah.
I think the players need a little bit longer
Yeah,
today.
Adaf said
So-
his alarm did not go off in time, so he needs a little bit more
Yeah.
time, but that's all right. We could talk about some of the new squares. Do you want to pull up the square list here real quick, Zoodle, and see like what some new squares are that you think would be interesting to see today?
What do we have? I mean, yesterday we already had the animal square, right? We talked about
Yeah,
a bunch.
twice.
We had it twice. That one is really cool. So for just to go over that again, so we not only have new squares, and then we have DLC squares, base game squares, and combined squares, which both players have to contribute together on. But we also have now a setup where, how you say it, that there's a different numbers can show up or different type
Yeah,
of
X
animals.
values.
Yeah, X values, exactly. So for example, instead of always 7 lava tiers, it could be 8, it could be 9, it could be 10. And I don't know, what's one of the new squares you're really excited about we haven't seen yesterday, because the list is very long and I don't know what's all new.
Let me see. Honestly, I really like a little bit of a tweak. It's not necessarily a new square, but some tweaks here. One of them being the grafted scion one that I mentioned yesterday. It being 1 to 3 grafted scions now that you have to kill, because that's for base game players. One of the grafted scions that's a popular pick now is actually one that is a transforming one. There is a giant lobster in Liurnia Lakes that transforms into a grafted scion. So you have to kill a
How
lobster
popular?
into killing the grafted scion. That is one of the faster ones, which I think is really interesting. I didn't even know about that one. But the other one that I really like is oh shoot,
Galmir?
now I forgot the thing, huh?
Is it Mount Galmir, the Mount Galmir one, or?
There's that one too. I'm thinking about a different square that I was going to talk about that
okay.
that was really interesting that I also adjusted, but now I already forgot. There's some adjustments. Oh, the dancing lion one now can go from 1 to 2 dancing lions, which means we might see some Deathblight lions this season as well, which would be really, really nice.
Oh yeah, that would be really cool. Is it in both in the DLC? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I hope we're gonna see more like of these very, very new squares. I gotta be honest, I think the animal square is like one of my favorites, just because it is a combined square, so all have to contribute, and there are like a bunch of different ones, right? Like Red Wolf, for example, could be in base game. The what's it called? The Hero Grave. It could be the one in Leonia. Or with bear, same thing, right? It could be the rune bear in Weeping, or just a red bear. So I think that is really, really, really cool. And I also like yesterday the worm drake dragon one, and then how Josh just giga chat with like 1-shot amount of health, clapped Lanciax and did the ancient dragon, and double synergy square with Lanciax. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Some synergy plays would be cool to see today as well.
I was about to say, it seemed like one of the most optimal weapons versus Lanciax, being Rakshasas yesterday. You saw just how much damage that pumped out, with Ancient Dragons being weak to pierce damage. That was insane. It was really cool to see, though. I am hoping for some more incidences. We didn't really have that many yet, but there should be some new ones, hopefully very soon. There was one I was
hoping
hoping
for here that we didn't have many. Okay.
Well, I was so bummed because there was a, getting to Moog obviously is one of the base game squares, but there was a thing now that is a new rule adjustment, which was that you can't gravity kill anything. Nothing can be gravity killed. So that's NPCs, that's normal enemies, that's bosses. None of those count at all. And so now, obviously, you have to kill that invader to get to the Moog teleporter. And people were fighting against it, and those were having some incidences. I was like, this is exciting. This is going to be fun. Like, people trying to race to Moog and having an incident on the freaking NPC would be so fun to watch. But then people figured out you can just despawn them by running away. So I was like, okay. Yeah, very disappointing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and Hitler's back in the day, we did that. But like on the other hand, with that new rule, also it can lead to incidents where people maybe forget that certain enemies just die by falling down somewhere. And then what we had, there was a clip I saw from Blanks. He was just going past that one Fire Knight in Shadowkeep and was just not even thinking about that guy. And then it jumped into the elevator on his own and died. that would mean if that would happen to a player in a match, they would be locked out of the square getting the 3 helmets, right? And
players have to be very attentive this season, being like, okay, I gotta make sure that nothing just dies. They have to quit out on Moongrim, for example, if they don't want him to fall down the elevator shaft. There's going to be a lot of things where they have to just be extra careful now to make sure that they, don't lose out on squares.
Yeah, exactly. So they need to play around that. Another very common one is Moongrim. Before Renala, that also loves to jump into the elevator shaft, but like with some quit outs, you can play around it. It's just important for the players that in the stress and in the heat of the moment, they don't forget about these things. Yeah. Today, positive vibes right now against Monkey Business is going to be the first match. Very, very exciting. Seems like players getting slowly ready here.
Yeah, I'm saying
of course,
Aggie
is late. Here. Of course, Aggie is late.
No, it's Adef, not Aggie.
No, Adef. I see Adef in the channel, but I don't see Aggie.
Aggie's live. Adef is not.
Okay.
So yeah. I guess they're mix matching right now. They're mix matching.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to see like how they're going to be setting up their early game and seeing like also weapon preferences over the season. Obviously, you can't really have a preference because you can't really guarantee a weapon, but you still see like, they prefer this weapon type or over this weapon type. Like for example, like V-Sweat when he had the Zweihänder yesterday, and it was like, yeah, this is exactly what I wanted anyways. Like I don't care that I missed out on Dragon Hunter's Great Katana. This weapon's great.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And I think that's
for
fascinating.
sure.
So seeing more of that would be nice.
We had that back then with base game a lot, just because we played so much base game already with the weapon item randomizer with since season 2, right? And now seeing this in the DLC is pretty cool. It's pretty exciting. I've heard from some players that it's rough because there are not so many weapon pickups, just like in the base game. But I think that makes it more interesting, right? As you said yesterday, squares in DLC are mostly faster anyways. So if them spending more time to maybe find a weapon is really interesting.
Yeah, I think just in general, having a weaker weapon is also like a good showcase of DLC bosses because then you just don't annihilate them in like 3 seconds,
true,
with Great Katana or backhand blades, which is nice.
Exactly.
So yeah, we'll see here. It looks like we're just waiting on Aggie to join the Discord now and Adef to go ahead and live on stream.
Can we maybe have in chat a prediction going?
I think the prediction already happened.
Oh my god, I already missed it. What was it? Oh no.
I think 1 was Positive Vibes and 2 was Monkey Business.
Okay.
I think.
With some positive vibes, enjoyers in chat. I see. I mean, honestly, we're so early on in the whole season. Of course, it's really difficult to tell who's gonna really be at the very tippy top at the end. But I feel like all these players are so incredibly good, it really comes down to the boards, how the players feel comfortable with the boards, and the right decisions. Because we had it yesterday, right, with Blanks making that very difficult and scary call of going first for the Furnace Golem block and then to Letter Rune. He almost lost the square there, right? But it worked out for him. And I think these calls, I want to see more of those, like where it's like very tight.
Yeah. I think over time there's gonna be more, like every single season it starts out chaotic, it starts out people figuring shit out, and then by the end of the season people will have all kinds of strats. They'll have all kinds of ideas of being like, okay, I can do this now, I have time for this, I have time for that. If I tell my partner this, we can combine on this. These lines are really strong, those lines are terrible.
True.
That will all happen over time. Now, obviously, with it being X values and some shuffling squares, whatever you want to call them, it makes it a lot harder, but still very exciting, I think, to see the development of the players and learning on the fly. So that'd be really nice.
Yeah, and also with the time comes some, players becoming more comfortable with other weapons, right?
Yeah.
That also needs some time. When in one game they see Raksasha and try it out and it works really well. Maybe in the next game they see it again. They're like, oh my god, yes, let's go. I already have some knowledge with this weapon. So
it's like more like niche weapons too, which like, hey, stone sheath sword. Yeah, maybe it's not super great, but it's still a solid weapon. It's got square off on it, and someone's gonna be like, you know what, shit, it wasn't that bad. Like, it still got me through these squares. You know?
Yeah, or the axe from yesterday, right? Is a perfect example. I think CVD is probably gonna pick it again if he sees it and finds nothing else, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, Ag is having some technical difficulties. We have to stall just a little bit longer here. Looking at the other teams here besides today. Tomorrow we have Frogcar Spin playing tomorrow. For the first
against
time.
Monkey Business?
Against Monkey Business, yeah. First match, and then I think second match is going to be Blank Sonetta. Is that right?
No, and the second match is It's a Reno versus Frogcar Spin.
Oh, It's a Reno versus Frogcar. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be interesting to see them play, especially back-to-back. That's a little tough, but overall, just seeing them play for the first time as well is going to be very exciting for the season. Especially because Bree hasn't played since season 3?
Yeah, since season 3, yeah.
So it's been a while.
She's gonna do the base game again, and Tom's gonna tackle the DLC. But they've been playing a lot together, right? And I think the synergy's there, with each other. So I feel like for all the teams, right? I mean, I don't know about Monkey Business, but in general, I think all the teams feel very comfortable with their team partners, and well, that's it. No.
Yeah, I think for the most part, a lot of the teams are very balanced, and that's why I'm very excited for this season too. Because it's not like, I feel like some seasons there's like, oh, it's just obvious, which is still annoying. But sometimes it's like maybe, and this season I feel like it's not obvious at all. I feel like
I agree.
I can turn into anyone's game at any point, especially because it's so different. And it's a lot harder to estimate on like how the matches are going to go because of how different the boards are. I think it's going to be very much like the biggest skill that's going to be involved for season 5 is being very good at not mentally declining when things go wrong, but also the thing of being able to understand when a square is not valuable anymore based on the changes. You know, being like, okay, this was good in our other match, and I really like that square, but this time around it has an extra boss or whatever, and so that's why it's not good anymore, and we should not go for it, even if it's a preference, you know. That's gonna be hard.
Tell from the exhibition weekend, I gotta say that this whole format with one player having in base game and the other player in DLC 2 versus 2 is so incredibly fun and comfortable to play, just because Season 3, 4 players on one board, all in base game. That was very, I would say, for me, it was a lot. Yeah, a lot going on, and you don't know who what is. But now it feels more like you're really just racing one person, right? The other person in the base game or the other person in DLC with a lot less squares, right? You have to only think about your base, a little bit, of course, of your team partner squares too, but not as much. And you want to more focus on, for example, if you're in base game, you want to focus on your base game squares and what you have to contribute to the combined squares. And I think that makes it so much fun to play and as well analyze the board.
Yeah.
What to go for and what's important. And I think that extra thing on the DLC with the weapon randomization gives it a little bit of spice, right?
Yeah.
And I think as you said, like, we can't really tell who will be this time a winner or second or third. It could be literally anyone. And it comes down to decision making. 200%.
Yeah. I think that's gonna be the most exciting part. For sure. And I was just seeing, again, like we've talked about, just the development of the players too, and seeing what the strategies are. Now for season 6, nah, I'm just messing. But I just want to say,
be a huge tournament, right, with a boxing ring, and that's why I called it movie, because it's gonna be cinema.
Yeah, true. I do wonder how that was. I do wonder how much that would mess you up if you like played like 30 minutes of bingo, 5 minutes of boxing. What if you get punched in the head and you have to like try and remember what you did when you sit back down?
That's the point. It's gonna be
Yeah.
sick.
That'd be something. I did want to say thank you so much for all the viewers that are watching, that are tuning in, and are supporting the event. I do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for all the follows. Thank you so much for all the subs. Really do appreciate that. Allows me to keep doing every season the way I have been. And I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Obviously, we're only on day 2, so who knows, you know. But definitely appreciate the support overall on YouTube and on Twitch. I think it's awesome that you guys are so enthusiastic about Bingo Brawlers.
People clap in chat for everyone. People clap. Good job, good job. Very important though. Today, not 40-minute matches, okay? To all the teams out there, maybe stall a little bit, all right, guys? You know, make it a bit spicy.
Yeah, true. Can we script it a little bit better, please? Because
yeah, we talked about it in the
too
tweet.
fast. Yesterday was too fast.
It was crazy yesterday. It's like it's not like even so misplayed, I would say. It was just
No, it was good.
One team went, yeah, I don't know. It just worked out so well for both teams yesterday. I mean, if Chris would have died again and Bushy would have finished Millennia, right? Then they would have won, which is crazy with like that lead Positive Vibes had. But same to yesterday, right? I think yesterday, if Ness would have finished the Physic Flash, the entire board would have been so different. Like the entire match.
Yeah. Yep.
Right?
I think that's why I'm not upset about yesterday at all, because both bingo lines were very much like, that was cool to be able to pull that off.
Yeah.
It was not easy. And it didn't feel like it was too soon. It didn't feel like if it was like, oh,
one-sided.
man. You know what I mean? It was just like
one-sided.
Pog. You know, it's like, damn, that was really, really sick that they were able to pull that off. And yeah, having a Millennia level 60 race was awesome.
That was really cool, yeah. No, it didn't feel one-sided. It felt like a race match, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't quick matches. But I mean, it's I don't know, how are I've heard from the community that the practice matches were a lot longer in average than the matches yesterday. So I wonder if it was just nerves or it just happened to be the board, right, for the people. We'll see today. I'm pretty sure today will be not as fast, and we're gonna see a lot more squares happening. Yeah, it seems we still have some technical difficulties here.
Yeah, I guess having a little bit of toughness here. So we gotta stall a little bit more, and that's all right. That's okay. The question here now is, I'm gonna have you predict the rest of the season here, Zoodle.
Me?
Yes. Who do you think is going to be in top 4?
Top 4, it's gonna be definitely Positive Vibes. They're just too top positive. It's really difficult to be here subjective, objective. I don't know, man. This is too difficult. Positive Vibes. I think before I could say that, I would need to see how Monkey Business and Frog Car Spin are playing.
That's fair. Right. That's fair.
Because I have no clue. I haven't seen them play, both of them. Because, by the way, all these players been practicing literally on the most degen hours ever, right? In the middle of the night.
Yeah.
So I have no clue how they've been. You saw them play. What do you think?
A Frog Car Spin or Monkey Business?
Both. Like who do you think is like maybe top 4, top 3? Who has
I will say
chance?
Overall, this is not applying to any specific team. Overall, mentals are weak. Mentals are not very strong. Like when teams are not doing well, they're very vocal about that they're not doing well and that they're not having fun. So it's like, okay, I understand. I think the only team where it's like they're kind of like locking in and they're not letting it get to them, I would say genuinely is It's Reno. Like they're very much like, oh, you know what, that happened. All right, let's just kind of bounce back. Let's try and make this work out. But there's been quite a few teams where they're much like, all right, fuck it, it's over. All right, yeah, we just lost that one. GG's.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Like it's, give it some time. Give it some time. Like it's okay. Bounce back.
Hey, but at the same time, and that's how bingo is, and I think many people also forget about that while watching bingo brawlers, is that this is, you see maybe these teams on like a view, like only on a view boards only. That is not the overall, I would say, skill, right? They have, right? You can just have really shitty days. It's just stressful. You have shitty boards you don't like. That just happens, right? I mean, obviously, it comes then down to the good players. They can play around that, right, and still play well. But at the very end, it's with anything else. You can just have a fucking shit day and then just lose it. For example, yesterday, right? Bushy said he was a bit nervous, right?
Yeah.
And let the stress too much get to him. Doesn't mean now just because they lost, because Bushy was nervous, that it's gonna be all the time like that. Maybe they ball in out through the entire league and be at the end first. So that's why it's very important, guys, to be always very positive about all of this, right?
No, I agree. And yeah, like first day shakes, you know what I mean? Like you get nervous on first day. It's been a hot minute. You know, competing is always a different vibe.
Definitely.
That's very, very fair. Okay, so it looks like Adif is live now. Aggie is not, but he is in the Discord call. So it looks like he's just trying to get his stuff set up here.
Yeah, I think his mic broke.
You said his setup broke.
It says my mic isn't working.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that plays out. Okay, he's live now too. So he might have gotten his stuff to work out.
Nice, nice.
Let's go ahead and get that all set up here real quick. Oh, I think it's this one actually. And let's go check in on the players at this point.
Let's go.
Thank God.
How are they looking? Oh,
Pause.
nice transition. Holy shit. Oh.
What the hell is that screen? Wait, is that Mitch? Why does Mitch's screen look so weird?
Mitch being small.
Is that normal? That's not me, right? That's Mitch.
Oh, is that on Mitch's end and he has a so small right now?
I think so.
Wait, let me double check for you. Let me double check. I'm gonna go into the stream. No, it's big. You know, he has a normal setup.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to just do this manually. Give me a hot second here.
Yeah, no worries. You cooking?
Yeah, what the hell?
How did that get small there? Up there you go.
Okay, but
there you go.
Where's his face? What the hell?
Oh, guys, I can tell you, everyone in chat, you know how incredibly difficult this is to set this stuff up. I feel like a live event would be almost easier because you have everything, you know, together. And doing the stuff like through the internet is sometimes so difficult.
That is so weird. Okay, hold on.
But wait.
What?
You zoomed in too much though, right? Because now we cannot
I'm fixing it. I got it.
Okay, gotcha. You're good.
Yeah. That was really weird that it reset like that, though. That normally doesn't happen.
Yeah, I don't know.
Chat, you get to see the behind the scenes on how we set this up. This is why we have the overlays. You can see this overlay. There's a little bit of a factoid for chat here. So there's player overlays here. These allow me to tell me where exactly I need to cut off for gameplay. So I cut off the gameplay. This is the first screen. All right. And then what you do, actually this should be at the bottom. And then on this one, all we do is we go over here now. So we get a little bit smaller. And then we get to see the overlay. And that way I can cut out Mitch. And now,
there he is.
There we go. We have Mitch here, and he's supposed to be on this side of the screen. Okay. And now what's cool is because I have it cut out like this. Once we go to the match screen, boom. Look at that. It's exactly in that setup. Very nice.
Very nice.
A little bit of OBS tutorial, if you will.
Halftime show. It's already happening, man.
It's already happening. Yo, you want to show how Bingus works? Here's Bingus.
Oh, man.
All right.
Yeah, and sometimes the player using the wrong overlay, right, V-Svet? Old man? God damn it.
All right. Looks like we are good to start here.
Oh, yeah. Players are in the lobbies.
All
and
right.
we're popping off here.
Let's get this board on rolling. Team Positive Vibes versus Monkey Business. First match for Monkey Business. Let's see how this locks in.
Day 2, match 1.
Countdown.
And here we go. Middle square. Kill Renala and Rilana as a
Very
combined
nice.
square. Ooh.
I like it. I like it.
What do we else have? We have a very fast one. Acquire both turtle talismans as a combined one. And with the animal one is back. And this time we have bear, hippo, and moose. That's
Moose.
so cool. That's so cool. We have Duper Remembrance at a mausoleum and coffin. Kill one of each Crucible Knight. That's also a really, really good square. Kill both Treasonal Duos and kill Medea and Astel. What's happening on the base game?
We have a Smithing Stone 16 here. So instead of Somber
Yeah.
9, Smithing Stone 16. That's going to be interesting. I don't think anyone's really practiced that routing, to be honest. So it's going to be really interesting to see on who actually remembers what the hell to do there. I think that's Castle Soul for most of it. For the ending, smithing 5s and 6s. And then let's see, we have a Gil +0 in the base game, so that's going to be really interesting to see on if we're going to have a race or not. There is Spiked Club on these classes. You can see on Chris's and Aggie's screen here, both of the base game players here, that the Spiked Club could be pretty good for a Gil. On top of that, we have Somber Stone Bell Bearings 1 and 2. We got one Omen Killer boss. That's an X value square, by the way. I think it goes from 1 to 2.
Okay.
So one Omen Killer boss here. We're going to see probably the Liurnia boss would be my guess. Or perhaps, honestly, the other one in the Altus Tunnel is not that tanky either. They could do that one as well. It's a very versatile square in that case. Besides that, we do have a little bit of a synergy here. Renala after she summons 4 spirits. Now, this one's also a bit of an adjustment. The players were very happy. It does not say 4 unique spirits. She just has to summon 4 times now. So now players don't have to beg to RNGesus to get that troll. They can just wait 4 summons and just go for the kill.
Yeah. There's also Red Wolf, so Leonia synergy is definitely there for base game.
Very big Leonia stuff, yeah.
Acquire 2 Kindred Cookbooks as a rushable square. That's a very, very fast one. Kiloga the Beast Claw is also very, very early. 5 hefty pots, the Chief Blood Fiend, which is good synergy for the Turtle Talisman combined square. We have collect 4 perfume bottles in a DLC, kill 2 hippos, which also works for the kill hippo boss. Put Florisex to sleep and kill an ancient dragon Sanisex. So we do have some south action with the perfume as well, right? And then give an Iris of Occultation.
Occultation?
Occultation?
Occultation. Occultation? Dude, don't fucking ask me. I don't know.
This language, dude.
I don't know. Yeah, these K-Codas, dude. Yeah, I don't know.
No, I like this board. This board is cool.
This is a good board.
And we're starting. Here we go.
Bro, I love... It genuinely brings me so much joy when the timer hits 0 and everyone starts at the exact same time. Fog wall drops, doors open.
Yeah.
It all being in sync is so fucking cool, dude. I love it.
It looks really good. It's great. It's great. As I said, right, we need that these doors in the chapel open on their own as well. Like just automatically. So the players don't have to interact. That would be great. But yeah, seems like base game, Aggie and Chris both went for the Spiked club, which is a really good club. That's a really decent one, especially with Smithing Stone +16. If that thing is +16, dude, you're gonna go very smooth through these bosses.
Yeah.
We have now already here a difference. We see Adif doing some jump and run up to the cookbook here in Ancient Dragon Man direction up there. And Mitch probably going and check for the katana check.
Yeah, looking for... So he did a very nice graveyard skip here from Adef, and I believe he might be... Is he rushing cookbooks with that, or is he just trying to rush progression here instead?
No, I think both. I think he wants the cookbooks. And Mitch doesn't... Yeah, he doesn't look like he's going for cookbooks at all. He's here going over the bridge. Not sure... For what exactly?
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but he is grabbing some graces here. Base game players still currently running to the first grace to get Torrent. So we're going to see both of them at the South Agil Lake, or North Agil Lake, Grace. Adef here going to be jumping down to Tiolier, going to be grabbing those Skidoo fragments. A little bit ahead here for sure on at least map progression. I do wonder what they're both thinking. If they're both thinking, hey, I'm going to go for Kindred Cookbooks. The first two are going to be right before Morth Ruins. And then also, oh no, Adef missing the skip here. This is giving Mitch some time to catch up on map. One at Morth Ruins, and one past into Ancient Rao base. There's another one right there. That's a pretty quick one to grab. So we'll see if that's what they're rushing for here in this case.
Oh, it seems like Aggie's going for the gate front. Good thing with the gate front is you can also check the great sword check there in the chat.
And it looks like he's getting there first before Chris does.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true.
At least 5 or 6 seconds ahead.
I think the thing is like here now. Okay, are you gonna go for the smithing stone, right? And have maybe a +16 or maybe lose the square, or are you gonna go for the somber bell bearings? Also a really good one to go for, the square, because then you know can get a somber weapon going.
Yeah.
I mean obviously smithing stone is probably a bit better to go for. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, not sure just yet here. Aggie going straight towards Stormhill Shack. Going to be grabbing possibly some Smithing Stone 1s that you can grab here after the Golden Seed.
Yep.
Maybe eyeballing Smithing Stone 16. But no one going for Agil +0. Maybe he's thinking that Chris will go for it. And it looks like Chris is going for it.
He grabbed twice his ass because he mapped, I think, the...
Chris is going straight towards Liurna. He's actually in Liurna right now. Going to be grabbing the teleporter potentially. So both players not going for Agil +0. Really interesting. Both kind of playing a game with chicken. Yeah, Aggie's definitely getting ready for Smithing Stone 16. Currently going into Shifra. Going to be grabbing the Smithing 2s and 3s here that are laying around. And Chris here is setting up the Liurnia access already because, as we mentioned, lots of Liurnia on this board. We have Renala Rolana. We have Renala with 4 summons. We've got Red Wolf Boss. Do we have anything else? Omen Killer's also in Liurnia. So lots of things here that both of these players can go for in Liurnia itself.
Yeah, yeah. And going for a weapon is not bad. It's definitely not bad. We do have some killing squares, so I feel like you can always go back to the Agil, right, and do it later as well with the Turtle Talisman. So I think both players here working towards the Smithing 16 it's a corner square as well. It's such a good square to go for.
Yeah.
And yeah, it seems like the DLC players working on the Kindred cookbooks. We see now Mitch going past the Forge.
Yeah, I think Adef already grabbed one Kindred cookbook here, and Mitch is currently just catching up, going to be grabbing this one as well. That is one Kindred cookbook here now for Mitch, but Adef here, I think, is ahead and straight running towards the other one that we talked about in Ancient Rao base. So this might be a little bit of a snipe here on Mitch, as Adef is a good, I would say, 5 to 10 seconds ahead here.
Yeah, I'm wondering why Mitch didn't go for the skip at the start, like why he went all the way. Maybe there's some progression with for any other square. I just don't know which one.
Yeah, I'm really not sure. Maybe it's just like a default thing. He's going to be grabbing the Grace here near Dane, so that's definitely going to slow him down even a bit more. Maybe he's thinking that Kindred Cookbooks is not contested. I'm not sure. But maybe very much in the lead right now for getting that.
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna get it. Which is, where is that? In the top right corner. So that's a really good one. And if Chris is not going for +16.
No, he's going straight for Red Wolf here. He's not even going to take his time to upgrade. He's like, hey, I'm going to go do Red Wolf right now. There it is, the mark here already from Adef, sorry, doing Kindred Cookbooks. Very nice. Chris and I are going to be going for Red Wolf. This is maybe like a diagonal play. Is that what they're looking for here, potentially?
Yeah, Red Wolf with the Renala and Renala. Then there is Hefty Pots and the Iris. Not a bad diagonal, really.
I would say that Mitch is a little bit more set up for Iris of Occultation here. But yeah, definitely not a bad play at all. Okay, looks like that Adef is going to be going get set up on a weapon here, while Mitch here now, knowing that he missed out on cookbooks, is going straight towards Bonneville. Might be looking at the hefty pots. That would make a lot of sense. That would block out the diagonal here. He's like, okay, I have to race on this potentially just to block out that diagonal. That's already going to be a problem because of Liurnia access. And Aggie working towards Academy access now.
Yeah.
Trying to catch up to Chris.
Yeah, Chris already almost at the Grace right before Red Wolf. Wondering what Aggie's gonna think when he sees Red Wolf pop up. Of course, Chris still needs to beat Red Wolf first with the HP and the damage right now. +0 is not super easy, but Spy Club is really, really good, so I don't think he's going to have a lot of issues with that. We see now Aggie already upgrading his weapon to +5 or 6, and maybe also making his way now to Academy. We will see.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of a race down Red Wolf here, but Chris is way farther ahead in the Academy, already at the Red Wolf boss, actually, but has a +0 weapon. I wonder if that's going to backfire. He does have really low health here, but this is also very, not tanky, very squishy boss.
Chris just set up a really good charger too, and then bonked against the wall and didn't hit the boss. That was unfortunate.
It'd be like that sometimes. Oh my god, he missed it.
He missed the second one. Oh no.
Uh-oh. If Chris dies here, I think Aggie might be able to steal it.
Could be, yeah. With the +5. Oh, Chris gotta be a little bit careful. Red Wolf is not too easy on this.
He still
HP.
definitely has advantage.
Oh, good RNG on the Wolf.
Yep. Oh, and a stagger.
Yeah,
oh, that's huge. You might get a bleed here, too. Not yet.
No,
Aggie misses the skip here. Mitch and ADF currently still setting up. No bleed just yet. Once that bleed procs, that's going to be really nice for Chris. I think he's got this, though.
Looking good so far. He has really good RNG.
There it is.
No sword attack, glint blade attack at all. And there's the second square for positive vibes, also on the same diagonal. That's looking really juicy.
Yeah, immediately Aggie does quit out here as soon as he sees the Red Wolf mark. Surprisingly, he's like, okay, never mind. I'm just not going to go for that. He's completely just ignoring it now. He's like, okay, well, I most likely won't be able to beat Ralana. He doesn't even want to contest it. He's going to go for a Smithing 16. He's like, okay, let me just finish upgrading instead.
Yeah.
And now Chris is going for a Gil right after Red Wolf. Really nice play. It's going to activate that column 2, actually. Really interesting. He can go for Turtle Talisman right after this, really activating that column 2 instead.
Yeah, it's like the double line pressure, right?
Yep.
They could really work with that because then Chief Bloodfiend is there and the Tree Sentinel duel.
Ready to stagger too.
And they don't even need to go for that. They could then go back and work on the diagonal again. So it really comes down to what Positive Vibes are planning right now. Mitch here picking up the Meteoric Ore Blade at the Katana check. Not too bad.
Oh, he misses the jump art too here. Is unfortunate. Does get the flying attack here on the Agil. But Chris here, also really smart move, by the way, going for this Agil here because you do get Dragon Wound Grease from where the Academy Key is. You get some Kukuris, the Academy Key, and Dragon Wound Grease. So that's really useful here versus Agil. Some nice bonus damage with the +2.
That's pretty good.
+0.
That should be it.
That should definitely be it. There it is. That should be a mark here in just a bit.
And this will tell now also Aggie that Chris is not going for a weapon upgrade at all. And we are now 3-0 already for Positive Vibes.
Very strong moves here from Positive Vibes. Very strong moves. Yeah, Meteoric Ore Blade on Adef and Mitch. It is a very good weapon. Okay, wait, hold on. No, Mitch just leveled a bunch of intelligence.
For Meteoric Ore Blade?
No, he's not using Meteoric Ore Blade. He's using Health and Steeple.
Ooh!
Oh, that's
even better.
Really good.
That is even better. Not a bad weapon. Not a bad weapon. That's pretty good.
Not bad at all.
I think
Aggie here.
Chris seems to check now the Greatsword really quick. And it's maybe then... No, he's going back. Yeah, no, he's now working on the Turtle Talisman. Yep.
Which I think is a great play here. I think if he has the key, you might as well go Turtle.
That is true, yeah. Yeah, and Adif could now also making his way down there and do Blood Fiend Chief and getting the Turtle Talisman as well, and then it's looking really scary already for a bingo.
It's looking already really, really intimidating. We have Highland Crosser right now for Adef, going to be grabbing another Skidoo fragment here, but killing both Tree Sentinel duos, I think this will be something that Aggie can definitely contest for sure, because he already has a better weapon setup currently. And is grabbing the smithing 5s and 6s here, or 6s and 7s in Castle Soul. Remembers the routing, by the way. This is what I was talking about. Like, I'm not sure if people remember how to exactly get Smithing Stone 16 again, but looks like Aggie does. Going to be grabbing these rocks inside here, and then going to go for that upgrade. There's those Smithing 6s.
I think you just need to...
Oh! That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, that's normal. We have now a Mitch in a jail.
Yeah, going for those hefty pots. Still wants to block out that diagonal.
Which is not a bad play at all, actually. Getting these hefty pots right away to block the scary diagonal is really good. Let's see if is Adef going towards Bloodfiend? Is that am I seeing this right? Yeah, exactly. He's just did the skip again and now making his way to the river for the Turtle Talisman and the Chief Bloodfiend. And we'll see what the Positive Vibes is going to do afterwards. We see Aggie now in Harlotry jumping over for some money.
I'm not going to lie. Actually, Turtle Talisman Chief Bloodfiend here is an insane play because the Turtle Talisman for DLC is right next to Chief Bloodfiend anyways.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
It's kind of like an insane line.
Yeah,
Very
it's just,
insane.
as you said, like the Tree Sentinel duo. I mean, Chris would need to somehow upgrade his weapon first, right? Like, he has nothing at this point.
Yeah, he currently doesn't really have much going on, but honestly, for the squares that he needs to do, besides Tree Sentinel Duo, he doesn't really need to have a good weapon. He just needs to get the Turtle Talisman right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, we should see here a potential Turtle Talisman pickup here from both Adef and Chris here in the next like 10 to 15 seconds, and then most likely a Chief Bloodfiend here from Adef. And that's going to put a lot of pressure on Team Monkey Business here. There it is. Smithing Stone 16 going to be marked here by Aggie. Going to be showcasing what he's been working on for the most part, blocking out that row 5 and column 5. But sadly, that diagonal in column 2 is very threatening. But hopefully with some power here that he has from that upgraded weapon, he should be able to contest Tree Sentinel duos. And hopefully he's already thinking it, but it looks like he's going for Turtle Talisman here first. Chris already picked up his Turtle Talisman, and here's going to be the second pickup here from Adef, going to be grabbing the other Turtle Talisman. There it is. There's that mark. He's like, okay, I have to go ahead, and I have to do Tree Sentinel Duo now. I have to go Altus.
Yeah, he really has to. Yep. He really, really has to. I'm not sure, but I don't think Mitch will be anyway close to get the Chief Bloodfiend now. Adef already going into the cave, so it really comes down for both players to go for the Tree Sentinel duo. That means in the DLC they do need the backside entrance first for Shadowkeep to go towards Hinterland. And there's the block from Mitch. 5
nice diagonal block.
Nice. That's a really good block, actually. Good position.
But now they still have to block out that column 2, which is the most threatening part. Just pretty much putting out fires left and right. Looks like Aggie currently is just going to go for the Omen Killer first here. Just to see if he has enough time. And Mitch here, Memory of Gracing out of the jail now. So that he can possibly, I would assume, go for Tree Sentinel duos. Going for Graveside Plane here first. And we're going to see a Chief Bloodfiend here for Adef in just a moment. I don't like this fight.
Same. It's horrible. It's really horrible. His storms are really something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. We have now Aggie at Omen Killer. And maybe Monkey Business is eyeballing that, row 2 for right now. But which is not going to help because Adef is already at the Bloodfiend. But yeah.
Well, if he can even beat Chief Bloodfiend here. This is an early Chief Bloodfiend. He can be a little scary. What were you going to say? Sorry?
No, I'm just saying, maybe not to for. Oh yeah, that's the Storms. Oh. No, I'm just saying that maybe Aggie's just going for Omen Killer just to get another square. You know, so
Could
they
be.
get some early game squares. Oh, it's just so much damage in there. Adif goes down. Really
Yeah.
difficult boss fight. He's so fast for his size. Not okay.
And I think there's another annoyance. Oh my lord, Aggie trying to go for a backstab there on the Omen Killer, and
Nice
then the
too.
dog bites him to not get the backstab. That is just unfortunate here, and then dies to the Omen Killer here.
It doesn't stop. Mitch now going for the Logor, the Beast Claw, which would block row 1 and working towards the column 4.
Yeah.
That's a good square. Yeah, this is some early game squares now. And is Adif doing the same thing?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he is.
Oh.
Interesting.
bit of a
And if
raid
you're
for
pivoting a little bit, trying to maybe like, I'm not sure why, just because it's a one-off, I guess. And he's like, hey, I could just grab this real quick. But Mitch already
Probably,
working on it,
yeah.
already is past the healing. Which weapon is going to be better here? Mitch definitely way farther ahead. This guy could be really crazy.
Yeah, if there's no incident, I think Mitch should have that. Great Sword with Ice is obviously doing pretty well.
Yep. And here we go. One more hit should do it for Mitch. He's got to be. Oh my god. Oh my
god, and he actually dies at the
Oh.
end. That could be Adif's time now. With the bleed.
my. Oh no.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. We actually have a logo race.
Dude, I told you this guy is menacing.
Yeah, he's crazy.
This is also
And
is
he
like
needs
a
to
huge
slow.
thing for Adif is the fact that he has a little bit more map progression. He has got more skidoo, which means he has just better defenses.
And armor. No.
Oh, and then Adif died.
Oh my
Adif
god, and
died
Adif died
too. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's crazy. This is now Mitch's time.
Holy shit.
See, and that's the reason, Chad, why there is a
Bingus
rule.
bongus.
Yeah, first of all that, and second of all, that there's no cheeses with, gravity, because otherwise that would be already done, and it would be kind of lame.
Yeah. Yeah, this is why we don't want gravity kills.
Okay, Mitch locking in here, half HP, dodging everything.
We have an Omen
Against
Killer
this
here
caveman Wolverine.
for Aggie as well. Focusing on that. Mitch currently ahead on this Logar. And Chris working towards Renala.
Which is a good double square.
Yep.
Good to have, good to...
Oh,
good
there it
triple
is.
actually for duping. Nice. Good
Mitch
job by
gets
Mitch
the
here.
Logar here. And there it is. Now one Omen Killer as well for Aggie. All right, now it's... Oh, is that a Wendy's 4 for 4 on the board here?
I've heard they don't offer that anymore.
Yeah, bring it back, Wendy's. What the fuck? Very nice here, though.
Yeah, and it's so bingus. It's interesting. It's very interesting already. 4-4, and still everything open. Wonder if it doesn't seem like that Positive Vibes want to go for that bingo line in anyways, because Chris here going not for Tree Sentinel Duo. Aggie
wow.
getting the 35th square, blocking the row 3. And look at that. They already blocked 4 rows and 3 columns. That's pretty good.
Adif here grabbing some more Skidoo fragments, but also possibly going to be grabbing here Queeline kill for Iris of Occultation. That would be a decent build up here for sure. Is he going to
Chris
fight him?
doing
No,
this
he's going to
with
leave right
Sub-Zero?
away. He's not going to work towards it. Just going to leave and go ahead and do a quit out. Very interesting. Mitch are now already working on the backside, going to trying to get access to those Tree Sentinel duos.
I think Chris is doing this boss +0 right now.
He's got Glintstone Chris actually.
Yeah, he
Plus
just used
something.
freeze on the Spike Club, and now he's switched to the Chris. Chris is switched to the Chris Noble.
Some ass damage, dude. Holy. Well, he's using magic, I guess, versus Renala. Makes a lot of sense in this
Yeah, that
case.
does make, yeah.
Oh, and Aggie now is going back into Raya Lucaria then. trying to possibly contest Renala here. I don't think this is a good idea, but he might be trying to call a bluff, I guess, on Chris, being like, hey, you haven't marked anything in a while. I'm going to come now and see if I can take away this Renala square with a plus 16 weapon.
Yeah, maybe. And Mitch going to backside Shadowkeep, maybe going for the Tree Sentinel duo.
Yep. Adif here going for front side, actually going for the Hippo. Not even gonna. They're both not considering Tree Sentinel duo at all. Very interesting.
That is interesting. Yeah. It's also interesting that with now 2 squares in row 2, that Adif is not even trying to go back to the Chief Bloodfiend, right? Maybe feeling a little bit too uncomfortable with that. Maybe also they eyeballing the dupe, the double dupe, instead to block, you know, instead of like working column 2, they just want to block row 2 with something else.
Yeah.
Oh, is Mitch going to the Bloodfiend maybe?
Oh, he might
Oh,
be.
he missed the jump.
Oh,
And died.
no.
That's the nerfs. This man did the skip so often. This is just nerfs. 100%.
Has to be. All right, Aggie now is going to be at Red Wolf. If Chris if Chris dies here or just takes too long, I think Aggie can catch up with the plus 16 to Spike Club.
Yeah, Chris cannot die.
Chris has
Nice charger too.
2 flasks here. Let's see what the damage is for Aggie. Oh my god, that's so much better.
Oh yeah, this is great. Look at this. Oh, nice bleed proc and another frost stagger from Chris. That was a lot of procs. Look at that.
Yeah, so Chris is actually gonna get this. He has to wait out the 4 summons though.
Yep.
I don't think a single summon has happened yet.
Oh, he switched. Chris switched back to the Chris.
Crazy. Renala is not summoning. She just keeps spinning and twirling her staff.
There's the first.
All right, there we go. Bloodhound
Okay,
Knight.
1.
Bloodfiend's Chief Bloodfiend here, by the way, for Adef. He went back to that column 2 here to possibly threaten that column 2 again.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, the Meteoric Ore Sword is a really good katana, but Helfen Steeple is personally, I think, a little bit better, just because it's being a great sword and having frost on it. But Adef is doing pretty well here. I don't want to jinx anything as a commentator, but he's doing pretty well, and I don't see anything that could go wrong now. Why did I say that?
Yeah, looking pretty good here. Chris now has 2 summons, I believe. 3rd summon coming out here, being the dragon. Needs 1 more summon before he can kill Renala.
Same thing.
Needs 1 more. Has to be careful. There's a lot of projectiles happening here.
Oh my god! And he dodged
my
the dragon
god.
too!
That was a lot of projectiles
That
on
was
screen.
so much, yeah. Okay, now we gotta be careful here with the HP as well. Don't kill her. There's the last
Very
summon.
nice. There it is, though.
Nice!
Very
That
nice
was
from
so
Chris.
good.
There's Chief
Holy.
Bloodfiend here now for Adef. More pressure. Oh, and that's exactly... Mitch just made it to the Bloodfiend's cave, and there's another mark here from Chris. 6-5 now for positive vibes, marking that Renala with 4 summon square.
Yeah, and we see Aggie immediately porting to the Tree Sentinel duo now. And now it's a question. Who is faster? No, I know Adef is like not even. There's no way he's not even.
Yeah, this is a lot of pressure happening so early on here from positive vibes here. Really playing the board very nicely here, being like, hey, look over here. Hey, look over there. Grabbing a bunch of different lines. And now they're looking at row 4 already because this is going to be 1 hippo. They can grab another hippo, and now that row 4 is looking like a little bit of a menace.
Yeah, especially now because Chris doesn't even have a very, very strong weapon yet. He is picking up some cookbooks for the incantation square, but since he doesn't have a really strong weapon yet, he could go for the acquire somber stones to work towards a somber weapon that would work towards row 4 and would get him a weapon, right? So that wouldn't be too bad to pick up. I wonder if Adef after these hippos gonna go for Relana, because they still could also do the double dupe combined square as well.
They could. Right now, Positive Vibes just has overall like complete board control.
Yeah, it's a lot of momentum. Yeah. Now they take.
Oh my
that
god,
momentum.
Adef died the hippo here. That's
Very
gonna-
unfortunate. Death.
Okay, that gives Team Monkey Business a little bit more time to get on the board.
Yes, thankfully right now they all going for different. I mean, I'll be honest though, it is a time sink for Monkey Business that they have to go for the Tree Sentinel duos right now.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't work with anything else.
Well, he does get money out of this at the very least. This is good money.
Yeah, but like, let's be honest.
What?
Yeah, it's not that great.
But it is money. It is money, and I think that's really important. Also, for Aggie here, it's not a bad is not a bad position here, anyways. Because once he kills Tree Sentinel, he is next to the Tree Spirits. There's one Tree Spirit right next to this Gracier, so he's not like in the worst position at all.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's gonna go for that right away. Probably not. At least he gets the square here. Very nice stagger from Adef. Will be after this repost entering here second phase. I don't know how many. Do you need 3 Charger 2s with this? Oh, 2 Charger 2s and a Jumping R2. Very nice.
Very nice.
Second
Chris here
stagger.
going to be upgrading. It seems to be the Gloomstone Chris to +9, currently in the Halleck tree.
Very interesting, right? I don't think we have ever seen that before.
No, and that's why we love Season 5.
Season 5 time!
Season 5.
Oh my god. Nice dodges from Ada. You gotta be here very careful with this golden hippo. And his spikes. Just a few more hits, 2 more. Don't get greedy. 1 more.
There we go.
There it is. Very
Nice
nice.
golden hippo
And
here
that is
from Adef.
hippo for the 2 hippos and hippo for the kill 1 boss bear hippo moose. Very nice synergy.
Very nice.
So
very
is
nice.
Adef now gonna go for Relana for the dupe and the middle square, or is he just gonna get a second hippo really quick? We will see.
It's a good question here. Aggie currently still working on the Tree Sentinel duo here. I think. Oh my!
No! That's so unfortunate. The HP from Aggie is extremely small, but that hurts right now. He was already on the second one. But that gives now positive vibes again a lot of time to do whatever they want.
That hurts. That
No, that
hurts a
actually hurts.
lot.
You're right. He needs money. Money for vigor.
That gives now positive vibes more time to build more pressure on the board.
Yeah, Adef is going for Relana.
Yeah.
That's a good play.
But it's only 6-5. Okay, here's the thing. The board says 6-5, but positive vibes is currently very much in the driver's seat, just based on board presence. But I'm telling you, 1 or 2 squares for Monkey Business, and it flips drastically.
That is true. They do need the Tree Sentinel duo. Now, obviously, with the death is very time-consuming, because Adef and Chris can now bulldoze the dupe Remembrance Square, the Renala Square, and at the same time work on something else, right? Adef already worked on the 2 hippos. Adef or both worked on the bear hippo moose as well. So, yeah, I don't know. Chris still working on the 14 incantations now. Not bad.
Yeah, this is both of them working on the Tree Sentinel duo, which is really nice. This is definitely turning out to be a very, very interesting match. Currently 30 minutes in here. We have a Rolana on screen. We've got 2 Tree Sentinels on screen. Lots of fighting happening. And Adef here doing this with a Meteoric Orb Blade, which I don't think is going to be that great, because just like Renala, her twin sister, she's very resistant to magic.
Magic, yeah. It doesn't look really great. You do get some bleed procs out, but it's not amazing. There's the first one.
Oh, nice stagger.
Nice
though.
stagger, though.
Running R2s would be best here with the katana, because it does have a piercing attack, and that's what Renala or Rolana is weak against. So some running R2s wouldn't be a bad idea, but trying to weave them in is always really hard. Okay, that's one Tree Sentinel here for Mitch. There is that
Oh,
14
and Chris
incants here for Chris, by the way, marking incantations on the board.
See, and that's now very, very scary for Monkey Business because they see that popping up and they know they're stuck with this Tree Sentinel dual square while the Positive Vibes can just do whatever they want.
Yeah.
It's very, very stressful.
But also
oh
incants.
my god, and Aggie dies again!
Oh my.
Oh, that's
And
so rough.
is it on the second one again?
No, that was the first one at the end though. Like 3 hits were missing or 2.
Holy schmoly.
Ah, that's so unfortunate. It's definitely the nerves that are kicking in.
Yeah, definitely the pressure.
Yeah. Oh, Adolf gets balled.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I gotta heal now.
Lots of nerves
God, he's
happening
running
down
away.
today. Uh-oh, he's got to be really careful here. That's a lot of damage. Lots of dying today. I think it's just this. It's the Saturday morning. People aren't used to waking up at this time. They don't have their morning coffee.
Usually they've been playing like 6 hours later.
Uh-oh. Adolf is going to die here potentially
No,
unless
no,
he
no,
dodges
he's
the whole
fucking
combo. Oh
looking
my.
at him.
Very nice dodging here from Adolf. Very nice.
That was so good. And that was the second Tree Sentinel for Mitch. And Aggie just did a quit out.
Yeah, he's dropping the aggro just so he can deal with one Tree Sentinel at a time. Adolf has no healing left, by the way, on this Merlana fight.
Ooh.
He's got to be incredibly careful. Super combo coming out again from Merlana.
Oh! No! Oh, so unfortunate here at the very end, and it's so difficult with the Mirror or sword. Yeah, Chris is working on the moose, and
This is what I live
Adolf
for,
is
chat.
pivoting.
I am smiling.
Just because it's not 40 minutes.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the fact that the competitive spirit is in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's true. Yeah.
that's to me is making me smile, dude. It's very much just like, dude, this is competition. This is moments, you know? The drama of dying.
No, I very much agree. It makes it so much more interesting. I do want Aggie to kill the Tree Sentinel duo now,
I
though.
do too.
He died so often already, and it's such a time sink since he has to kill both, and he just... It's crazy that with a plus 16, it still looks so little, the damage.
Yeah. It's very, very tough.
Nice bleed. Chris working on the moose. Wonder if Adolf's gonna try to get like a second hippo now? Or...
Oh, yeah, Adolf might go for second hippo, and Chris could just go for the Rune Bear and Weeping.
Yeah. And that would be pretty
That'd be a
much
nice
GG's
pickup.
for that square. For majority, Positive Vibes still need to block column 3 and 4.
Oh. Aggie kind of greeting an R1 there on that Tree Sentinel. Going on to the second Tree Sentinel right now.
You got this.
Stressing me out. I'm not going to lie.
That's stressful.
Yeah, I think one hit here, and he pretty much dies. His health pool is so low. He's got to be really careful. It's going to be a
Why is he
slam
fighting
down.
on the weapon side? Okay.
Okay. Mitch here currently working on Ancient Dragon Man, trying to get some South Coast access. I think that's a really good idea. There's a Florisax put to sleep on row 4. He might be thinking like, hey, I'll preemptively work towards this to possibly block that in the future if I don't get hippos. If hippos is going to be marked by Adolf, I can at least be ahead on Florisax, which is really not a bad idea here. Chris now going to be entering the Ancestor Spirit fight. Not Regal, just the normal Ancestor Spirit. And I think that's a really good idea. It's going to be a very quick fight for him. That should be the second boss here on the Killa boss with the
2 more hits for Aggie. 1 more hit.
One more hit. There it is.
He's reading it. Let's go.
And there
then he
is the
got it.
block on column 2.
Very nice. Very nice. And that's what, what Positive Vibes we're thinking already. They're probably working on that. And yeah, there's also Ancient Dragon Sanasax, right? In row 5. I wonder if Adif now is gonna block the 2 hippos. I mean, it's pretty much going to be a majority board. Whoever is gonna have the majority. And right now, still positive vibes, being in the lead with some squares and progression as well.
I was going to say, I hope that Aggie goes for the Somberstone Bell Bearings 1 and 2, and I think he is. That's a really good play here from Aggie. Preemptively going to try and block out that row 4 and maybe progress that column 3. That would be really nice. But he and Mitch would still have to kill Renala and Rolana to even put some pressure on there. And as soon as this moose is dead, Chris might be going for that bear, though, to where that would nullify column 3. But
exactly,
hey, we'll see what happens. Maybe he holds on to it.
The good thing about that is if Chris and Adif gonna get the bear hippo moose, and Adif now killing the second hippo, they have blocked every single row and column on this board and are going straight for majority.
There we go. Mitch here getting a nice fight on Ancient Dragon Man. Gets the Serpent Bone Blade. Probably one of the worst katanas you could get. Which is unfortunate.
Great, yeah.
But we have here a second hippo right now for Adef. That's got to be careful. Oh my god.
Just ran into his mouth.
Hungry hippo style. Almost ran in there.
Thankfully, it's just a normal hippo. Nothing too crazy. And Chris now
Nice stagger.
probably going for... Is he also going for Somber Bell Bearings?
Yeah, he's going to go for the first one. The Summerstone Bell Bearing 2 first. Which is interesting here. So they're both going to be chasing this now. Aggie a little bit ahead, obviously, on the first one.
But he still has so little HP. Where did the runes go?
To the 35th square.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what happens. Those are baits. Those squares are very much just big punishment squares. They're very tough to deal with.
That is true. Chris seeing iron balls and still... Why are you thinking so long? Just buy it. Nice hits from Aggie here on the tree. Tree stand, what I'm saying. Falling Star Beast. And what is Adif doing next? What is Adif doing? He got the hippos.
He's going straight towards Red Bear. He's actually going to be finishing the Bear Hippo Moose square.
There.
Well, Chris goes to Liurnia Lakes.
What's there?
I'm not sure, actually.
What is there?
What is there?
A cruise? No. Where is he going? I'm
What
not
is
sure.
over there? What is it?
Maybe
what is
just
over there?
upgrading? I don't know what's there.
Yeah, it could be upgrades. Yeah, he just grabbed a smithing 3.
He wants to... I think he wants to get the balls going.
Wait, does he have iron balls?
Yeah, he found iron balls, yeah.
Oh, shit. Again?
I picked up, bought them, yeah.
Suspicious. Very suspicious.
Adif!
Adef dies to Red Bear here. And again, like I mentioned, Mitch is getting ready to do the Florus Axe to put to sleep thing. There it is. The boss kill from Aggie on Falling Star Beast.
Nice. Yeah, the second one's going to be easy with the Crystallian duo, especially with a club.
So nice double block here from Aggie and from Mitch here. Going to be taking care of 2 squares. This might be an 8-8 at this point. And at that, I think then we have a full majority game.
Yeah,
besides, at least for Monkey Business. They still have
after
column
this
3
Red
as an
Bear
option.
as well for positive vibes. That's what we wanted!
Let's go!
Let's go! Alright, Chris, back to Shiva River here for more smithing stones. And yeah, I'm not pretty sure. I mean, the good thing is for positive vibes, they already have Renala down. That is one thing where they have more progression.
Nice dagger.
Other than that, everything else is pretty open. I guess Monkey Business have more progression now towards also Sanasax. And that's it.
This is very much very much moving more and more and more into Monkey Business's favor.
Yeah.
There it is. Forsax is put to sleep here. That's going to be a nice block on row 4. Aggie here already in the tunnel. Chris going to try and make up for the other Somberstone Bell Bearing, but Aggie is very far ahead, and he's going into the easier fight now as well, which is just the 2 Crystallians that have the Somberstone Bell Bearing too. So this is going to be another Monkey Bar square for 8 to 8.
Yeah. And
oh my god!
Oh my god! He's alive!
That's insane. I thought he was dead for a second.
Me too. It's gonna be a big waste of time, obviously, for Chris now going into the tunnel. In just a moment. Yeah, I don't know. Would have been almost better to go for the Weeping Bear instead, right? And then
there it is.
Adolf rather trying to kill Velana.
There's the mark. There is that column 3. So now, once Aggie marks the Somberstone Bell Bearing square, this is going to be a full majority game for both teams. This is definitely going to be an Aggie square for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Chris grabbing some Smithing Stone 5s here real quick in the Falling Star Beast tunnel. Oh, he's not going to be... Okay, interesting. He's not even going to try and do the tunnel.
Yeah, he just doesn't even care. Okay.
Very
trying to get the weapon going.
There it is.
Probably for like Astel, right? Nice block. And we have full majority now. There's no more possible bingo lines for both teams. 9 to 8 for positive vibes now. And now, okay, 43 minutes in.
And now we see Mitch and both Aggie, Monkey Business here, going to take care of Renala and Rolana. Going to try and take away that square now.
Yeah, and that's scary.
Oh, and Adolf's going Highland Cross. I think he's going to try and do Rolana.
Oh, that's important for them.
Yeah,
he's doing it. And he needs to get it. He needs to get that Relana because that's 2 squares. Very, very important.
Yeah, because they can dupe right afterwards. This is really, really big. This is really, really big.
All right, here he goes. Adolf versus Relana, the second. And Mitch not going for Relana. Just yet. Possibly picking up here the talisman. What's it called? Blade something?
Blade of Mercy?
Blade of Mercy, exactly. It's a very good talisman. Aggie now going into Renala. Now we're going to see the difference between a +0 and +16 club.
Let's see how fast this fight goes compared to Chris's fight.
Yep.
Let's see if Adolf can hold his composure here versus Rolana this time around after losing a fight to her, sadly, in Phase 2. His damage is definitely a little bit better now because of Skidoo fragments and a little bit of leveling.
Yeah. Just gotta be careful here with the tanking.
And Chris here looking to set up / kill Radon.
Yeah. Why
oh!
Yeah.
And Adolf died to Phase 2.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, that's now the time sink. Monkey Business needs to catch up here for the middle square and the duping.
And here we go. Mitch is now entering the arena before Adolf is. This is a neck-and-neck fight here. Again, chat, keep in mind, bottom side is DLC, top side is base game. They're both entering at pretty much the exact same time. Who is faster? In this case, I will say I think this is going to be a faster fight for Mitch just because of the frost.
Yeah, exactly.
That frost is definitely going to help a lot. Oh, look at that damage difference, dude.
Yeah, it's a lot better. Great sword and frost. Mitch also leveled some int to make the weapon work. It's pretty strong. Chris killing your Radan probably to go down to Knock-On to kill some Crucible Knights, potentially.
Here almost done with his Renala fight. Okay, very nice dodges. So many fights happening, so much action. There's a stagger for Mitch here. Oh my god, that damage. Lots of yellow. Lots of yellow.
Yeah, that's lots of yellow, yeah. Look at that.
Oh, this is going to be a really tough snipe here on 8F. Really tough snipe here on Positive Vibes, to be honest. Mitch knowing how to dodge the light attack, or not the light, the blue attacks here from Rolana. If you get close into melee range, those projectiles can't hit you. Don't know why. Sick coding from Soft. There it is, another stagger. Oh my lord.
I think they got it.
I
think Monkey Business got it.
Yep. Aggie gets the kill on his Renala. There it is. Rolana is down.
Kill.
Oh my
That's
lord.
the square.
And you immediately see Ada just go, wow.
Yeah. And dies again. Of course, now it doesn't matter anymore. And now Aggie and Mitch can go and dupe this really quick. Just to get another square. And now it's 9-9. In a second, it's going to be 10-9. Everything's still open.
Yep.
So Mitch still has a priority on Sanisex. Aggie has priority on the tree spirit. Oh, that's rough.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I was saying. 2 squares go into Monkey Business's favor, and all of a sudden, it's a fair game. All that pressure, all that early pressure is out the window from Positive Vibes. All that early pressure that they had to deal with is gone, and now Monkey Ballers can start to move. Not Monkey Ballers, sorry. Monkey Business can start to move into the driver's seat and be like, you know what? All right, now we can go ahead and dupe. Now we can go ahead and do all the things that we want to do and not have to respond, but make the plays.
Hey, Monkey Ball is mentioned?
Yeah, that's my bad.
Season 3? And he gets some money. It's great.
Yeah, and he gets some money for some health.
Put 2 more vigor, maybe.
There's a whole laden necklace. And then he's just going to go for the dupe here.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so let's analyze this. If now Monkey Business gonna grab that duping square, how can Positive Vibes bring that back home? There it is. 10-9.
That's a good question. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be very, very hard. Perfume bottles is kind of out of the way. I do think that Adef has a little bit of an advantage on Iris of Occultation, or he should have, anyways. True Spirits here for base gamers is really important. Chris currently still in the Radon fight, so Aggie does have a little bit of time. Yeah, good to go straight.
Aggie's now going to the Grace for the first Tree Spirit. And Mitch is going for perfumes. He's probably gonna go to the Lamenta Jowl because there is the Chilling perfume, and then can jump down to get the Lightning perfume as well.
There it is. Radon's dead for Chris here, so he does have access to those 2 Crucible Knights.
Yep, there's the first Tree Spirit from Aggie now. And honestly, good pick. Tree Spirits now and maybe perfumes. And then technically what they could do is just go for Mattia and Astel.
Yep.
Right? And then just win.
10 looks kind of weird on screen. Hold on, let me fix that.
What looks weird? Oh, the 10.
Oh, I can't fix it. What the fuck? Well, I'll fix it later. That's a 10, chat, not a 1C. This is not. We're not on a plane. We're playing Bingus.
Wait, just right click the source and then make it bigger.
I can't. It's red, not green.
No, I mean right click it, then properties and make it a bit bigger.
There's no properties. I can't.
What do you?
I can't. It's gray. Do you not see? It's gray.
I know I can't see gray. What do you mean it's gray?
I'm right clicking it and properties. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, that's fine. I'll
fix it later.
Yeah. Adef now going. Yeah, Adef is shaking his head. He probably knows he's behind with everything.
Yeah, they're in a really tough position here. Positive Vibes just lost all of their momentum to some very unfortunate deaths. If
Yeah,
they had that
definitely.
Renala Romana square, they could have had 2 squares, and it would be 11-9 instead of it being
Exactly.
9-10 now.
And you know what? It's the weapon choices, man. The Meteoric Blade is just not as good. And it's really difficult, I would say. It's not a bad weapon. It's just really difficult against Rilana. And that's what we were talking about before the match. DLC as well is now very, very interesting with all the weapon randomization.
Yeah.
And yeah, and we see now Aggie here killing, going to market just to get that tree spirit down in Stormvale. Mitch dying on the skip down to Cerulean Coast. Haha.
Okay, so yeah, Aggie going here for the market kill. Very fast market kill to get that tree spirit in Stormvale. And then his third, I don't know where that would be. I'm assuming in Caelid. No, not Caelid. Sorry, Mount Gelmir. Mount Gelmir.
Mount Gelmir? Yeah. Mount Gelmir is probably the easiest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, going now also for Sanisex is kind of rough. I'm not sure if Adef is maybe still trying to think to go maybe also for perfumes. But he does need the access to the south. And I think, yeah, I'm curious to see what Monkey Business is gonna go for after their 2 squares, because right now Mitch and Aggie both are way ahead of the perfumes and tree spirits. Chris here kind of finally working down to Nokron for those Crucible Knights, which is a little bit of a long square, but this is a tough position right now. Like they would need to. Damn. Basically, they're now in this position where they have to choose the right square and then snipe it. But yeah, that's bingo, man. That's bingus.
That's bingo.
That's the axe. Oh no.
And Mitch here currently in the Lamenter's jail, Gaul, as Ludwig says, that is going to be grabbing the perfume bottle. And yeah, this is kind of interesting because for Aggie, honestly, after killing maybe one more Remembrance boss, he could also just get the Siluria Tree Crucible Knight in the capital instead. But I mean, that's kind of unnecessary.
Nah, if I would be Aggie, I would just go for Astel.
Yeah, I wouldn't even go for Crucible Knights.
Like the one in is it called Black Astel? The one in Snowfield?
The one in Snowfield, yeah.
Perfumes.
There it is. Monkey Business now has 4 perfume bottles. Damn.
And 11-9, guys. They just need 2 more squares. This is looking really good for Monkey Business.
Yeah, this is tough. If there is another bounce back, that would be insane, but they have to be really ready to be able to do that, too.
Oh my
From
God,
Team Positive Vibes.
Tanking. He's tanking every single hit right now.
Went from a no-hit rando runner to all-hit rando runner.
Yep, look at that. You would think he got some practice with Night Rain, but it doesn't look like it, huh? I think he just wants to kill it as fast as possible because Chris hasn't shown something in a long while now.
Yeah, Chris hasn't marked anything in a hot minute here.
What was Chris's last square was 14 incantations, and it's 20 minutes ago. 24 minutes. And Adif actually going to Sanisex.
There we go. Nice tree spirit here for Aggie. His second one down.
Oh, Mitch is going for the occultation.
Yes.
Which is kind of scary to go for, right? Because you would think that maybe your opponent's maybe already working on that, but hey, I mean, could work out.
Adif here grabbing the Grace for Senisax, not going there just yet, just having it prepped just in case he needs it. Now going towards Ancient Rao, going to be going towards Devonia here. They're going to be trying and cashing in as a team. Positive Vibes going to be trying to get that kill, one of each Crucible Knight. So it's going to be Ordovis, Siluria, and Devonia, those 3 Crucible Knights. And see that he gets a nice kill here on Devonia. She's a little deceiving with how slow her attacks come out.
Yeah, it's very
I've died
delayed.
to her quite a few times.
Why is Aggie going for that also, Ready Spirit? I think he forgot about the Grace in Mount Galmir.
I think so too. I think
Classic,
so too.
honestly,
This one's
at
pretty
that point.
tanky too. This one down here.
Yeah, yeah.
This one's pretty damn tanky.
I mean, it should be same almost as Mount Galmir.
All
Is that
right.
even going to the skip? Huh.
Chris, they're going to try and fight the Crucible or Dovis in a small hallway. Has to make sure that he doesn't fall down, by the way. No gravity kills are allowed, so he's trying to pull him towards the big room, which makes a lot of sense here.
He could in time do a quit out though, just to make sure.
Yep.
But oh, he kicked him.
Yeah, he's trying to do the kick block here.
There you go,
Let
no.
go for the riposte. Very nice.
Or not.
Nice stagger. Making sure that he doesn't fly out of the arena.
Ooh. Looks kind of epic. Oh, did he actually fall? He went backwards. He jumped backwards with the frog fire attack and then fell. Holy.
That's actually insane.
I think
Oh
Adolf
my!
died,
And so that one
unfortunately.
doesn't count. He has to go find another Ordovis
Oh
now.
my god, there's no way. Domo, there's no way the crowd didn't work.
That's crazy.
That's so funny. It's
you know
just
what's-
extremely funny because Chris was like one of the people that was very, very like
I
strong
was just
like,
about to bring that up. He was so
Yes.
yeah, exactly. So he's the
He
one
was
that gets
very-
to test the waters.
Yeah, he was really pro like let's have a rule that no cheeses are allowed, and hey, in his words something like, you know, if you
Just quit out fast enough, forehead.
get
Yeah.
a different one, right? There's enough.
At least he has Siluria though. At least Siluria is a nice pickup here. So all he has to do now is go for the Everjail. Go for the
12 to
Everjail.
9, Domo. 12 to 9, 1 square missing for a monkey business, and Mitch here already fighting the second queen line here in Belgorod, and it
Yep.
just needs to kill a Usure, the tree spirit in Shadow Keep to get the occultation.
No, he can just go ahead and kill the Omen Killer in Fort Reprimand. That one also drops
For
the Iris
that.
of Occultation.
Yep, that's fair for that.
Oh, and Adolf dying again to Devonia here. Very
Mm.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Dude, I told you, man. That fight just sucks.
It's true. I mean, it's also now at this point seeing like you've been in the lead the entire time, and then going from like that to 12 to 9 is rough.
Yep. Yep. Having the lead the first half of the game and then start to slip out of your fingers is very, very tough to deal with for sure.
Yeah, I think it came down to the weapon choice.
Oh
my God, he just
God.
got Holy.
He's got like seismic slammed into the friggin' ground, dude. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Here's the Fort of Reprimand Omen Killer that has the Iris of Occultation on Mish's screen.
Oh.
Oh. Pause.
Going for the backstab.
Big damage.
And I think Aggie is working towards...
Oh, no way. No shot, dude.
And we keep dying everywhere. This is great. Chris now got the other Crucible Knight. Very nice. Ah, the Adolf died again on Devonia. And I think Aggie is making his way to the capital, maybe because he wants to go for the Crucibles eventually as well. Oh, is he going for Crucible Duo? Potential? Potential?
Potential.
Potential?
Very potential. Oh yeah, he's not even. He's just gonna go straight towards Estelle here. What, is that is that a good idea? Because now Aggie's gonna go for it seems to be the Crucible Knights, but in the cave or not cave, sorry, in the Hero's Grave.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because Mitch is not going for Devonia anyways. He's just he survived with 1 HP. He's gonna give now the Iris to Queenline, and then that's it.
Yeah,
that's the GGs.
That's the GGs. That's the goods. This might be a 13 to 10.
Yeah, maybe. Yep. Yep, there's the jump to the door. And we're almost done here. What an interesting...
There it is. 12 to 10. There is the Crucible Knights. So now Aggies here is stuck in this Hero's Grave. And there it is. GG's.
13 to 10. GG's Monkey Business.
Holy
what a
schmoly,
match.
dude.
What a match. So much to talk about this, right?
Wow.
So much happened.
So much happened.
Yeah, the early lead from Positive Vibes. When did it shift? When did it shift? I think on the Relana.
Yeah, Renala, Relana, and the duping. That was a huge two-square like sweep or a turnover.
Like Adolf going for Relana, then pivoting off to Logor. Unfortunately, missing that one out, and then even though Aggie was so long on the Street Sentinel duo, they still managed to win in majority, 13 to 10. That was incredible. Like,
that was an insane.
It was
comeback.
incredible with so many early deaths. Like you said it earlier, there were teams where like, oh, yep, this is over. We can't win anymore. No, like you need to like keep playing, right, and turn it around, and it's possible because your opponent can have these mistakes too. So and there it is. Yeah, GG's.
All right, let's go ahead. We'll move into the post game here. Yeah, that was insane. That was genuinely insane. Yo, wow, what's up, Chad? What's up, dude? That was an insane first match of the day, dude. Insane first match of the day. Let me move Chris up a little bit.
Yeah, why is like Aggie's hat so big?
He just has a big head, man. There we go.
All right.
Everyone has different camera setups, dude. So I have to like move them.
Get them in here.
Yeah. We're getting them in here in just a bit here. The refs should be moving them in.
Oh, why was there something unmarked?
I don't know. Why did someone unmark perfume bottles?
Uh-oh.
Jack unmarked perfume bottles.
Jack? And marked it, and Mitch marked it again. Okay.
That was weird.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's go ahead and we'll move them in.
Drama? Day 2? Match 1 drama? We'll see.
Welcome on in, guys. Welcome on in. Monkey Business.
GG's.
Damn.
Worst mental in a win ever.
That was a terrible game. That was a terrible game.
That was awful.
There was a lot that was happening. That is for sure. So kind of like walk us through the game plan here from Monkey Business. What was the not looking at the early pressure from Team Positive Vibes here, but what was your initial reaction to the board?
We hated it. Way too early game. Yeah, I don't think either of us liked it. It's obviously
it was
very
early
swingy.
game. Yeah, in separate areas, at least for the DLC. So it was like I'm just betting on him either not going to the same area and then we trade squares, or we go to the same area and I win, and end up we go to the same area and I lose, and it was like, oh man, and it was. I did not like the look of the board from the outset, and then especially what happened early where they had just a big lead.
Yeah, that was a tough, a lot of pressure that was coming out from Positive Vibes on that. What was the overall communication when that pressure was building that you guys did not, buckle and let that overtake the whole match?
Oh, we buckled. We
buckled.
We buckled, did not break. The communication was about how we can stop the lines, because it's like, we figure we're pretty fast. Like, we're fast at getting squares, so a majority match, I think, favored us. So we were like, okay, they've got some lines set up. How do we block them? I need to go Hefty Pots for the diagonal, and then we need to get Chief Bloodfiend or Tree Sentinel duo for the column. And I got the 5 Hefty Pots. They weren't even really going for that. And then I wanted Chief Bloodfiend, but, Adef got it right as I got in the cave, and so we were like, we have to rush Tree Sentinel duos. I think they gave it up. I don't think they went for it.
Yeah, that's where the confusion started for us, as to, like, we don't understand how he came back in this match, because, so he took a while to do Chief Bloodfiend, so we thought it was pretty obvious that he must have been setting up duos. So then we decided, okay, like, at what point do we just try to sneak Chief Bloodfiend? And of course we
Yeah.
timed it just wrong. But then we somehow got Tree Sentinel Duo anyway. So I have no idea how that happened, especially with my skill issue.
Yeah, they never went for Tree Sentinel Duo ever.
That's insane to me.
Yeah,
I think they could have won it. I think they could have won it. Yeah.
let's bring him in and
for
we'll
sure.
ask him here. Let's see what happens here. Yo, welcome in. Positive vibes. GGs.
Yo, GG's,
Oh,
guys.
GG's.
So we're just talking about the pressure that you guys built up in the early game, which was a lot of pressure with the Kindred cookbooks into Red Wolf, which is a nice DLC to base game combo to really show that diagonal into the column 2. What was the overall game plan once you guys had so much pressure?
Just keep getting squares, threaten bingo lines, see if we can go for them. If not, just get more squares and block theirs. Just bingus.
Yeah. So well I guess the question was that you guys both never really went for Tree Sentinel Duo. However, was that because it just was too much of a commitment because of map progression?
That on the DLC side of things, we know Mitch was closer from Hefty Pots, and we know that Aggie had a +16 weapon and I had nothing basically, and so it's once he got +16 and we were threatening that, I'm like, okay, well let's just give them Tree Sentinel Duo and not waste our time trying as well. We might have been able to get it.
You
I don't know,
definitely could have got it.
I think you could have.
I was surprised you guys
skill
didn't go
issued
for it
pretty hard.
earlier. Oh,
We did.
okay. I mean,
we just skill
yeah,
issued and died multiple times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a lot of that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we can't really play around skill issues.
That's that's
Sure.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
So
we assumed that you were setting up Tree Sentinel Duo and then going back for Chief Bloodfiend and just
Yeah,
holding
because
it
the
for a
Chief
while.
Bloodfiend took forever after the turtle talismans. I thought ADF was just going to go right there, and when it took forever, I was like, oh, he's setting up Tree Sentinel Duos right now, but I guess not quite.
No, he did a hippo, I believe.
Gotcha.
died.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
I died to
The golden
Bloodfiend at Skidoo 2 or 3 and then pivoted out.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a logo race because Mitch died,
Yeah.
unfortunately, and then
Dude, I
Odin-
also fucking died because my bingo board disconnected in the middle of the fight, and so I looked over at my second monitor and I looked back and I was
Yeah.
dead.
Oh no! Oh shit!
I died because I got a buffered attack after a roll that killed me
Yeah,
when he was at literally one attack from death.
and then I think the big shift happened with the Relana square because
Yep.
eight of you used the Meteoric Ore blade, and Mitch you used the Halfen Steeple, which was a big difference on damage.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Health and Steeple is
Yeah.
very good. One of
Yeah,
the better weapons
Where
in
was
the
the
entire
Steeple
game.
again?
It's just in Round Table.
Oh yeah, okay. And if you just, I guess you just picked up the katana and just thought, hey, good weapon, I'm gonna commit to that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I just didn't look at the weapons in round table because I have no brain.
Okay. I mean,
I mean,
Meteoric
Orblade
Ore
is
blade
good. It's
is
not a bad
good.
weapon, right?
Honestly,
but-
I would have done the
That's
same
solid.
thing.
Yeah, but the magic damage is really bad on Rolana.
Yeah.
Yeah. Specifically, that fight, it was not optimal for sure. But overall,
Yeah, I
would-
died
would
six
say-
Technically,
times.
Helfen's is also a bit of magic, but like,
Yeah, but it does freeze.
Freeze,
exactly.
yeah, that's the big difference. And then also with the great sword, it looked a lot easier with the great sword. It's just a lot more.
Yeah, for sure.
Almost said it, a lot of yellow damage.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's
I also
what-
went and
what
I
the
grabbed
big
like
shift
1,000 Skidoo. I was like, I just want to be set up for whatever and win all the square rushes in the late game. Like, have enough Skidoo,
Yeah.
I can win Senesax if I need. Have enough Skidoo, I can win Rolana. Have enough Skidoo, I can. I was just like, just get me powerful so I can start winning things.
Yeah, that makes
What,
sense.
what was the late game communication, I guess, from Positive Vibes after kind of like losing the momentum of all these different like lines that you were showcasing? What was like the gameplay to possibly bring it back for you guys?
I mean, once the Ronaldo Rolana stuff was gone, they
pretty
had
much
much
over.
more progress towards all the other late game stuff, so it was just
Yeah.
decided right there.
Yeah.
Even though it looked maybe close at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just like tried to get the squares we could.
Yeah.
We went for different stuff, unfortunately, so we didn't like get any snipes really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what.
But
it's tough.
even if it came down to like Metter and Estelle, we would have lost that as well because Mitch was already basically at one of
Yep.
the fingers, and Adef had never even like gone
At
around
both of them.
to backside at
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
did Florisax to sleep and I did Tree Sentinel duos, so I knew
Yeah,
I had
yeah,
extreme priority
exactly.
there. Yeah.
How devastating to you, Aggie, was the 35th square?
It was not great. I mean,
Yeah.
that is the reason I died to Tree Sentinel twice, is because I had like 10 vigor or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Makes
yeah,
sense.
it felt necessary at the time, and I think it was necessary at the time that like
Mm.
we absolutely needed to secure another square, and it also blocked the row 3, which was important.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
That's true. It was really good blocking there. Also with the Omen Killer, right? The Hefty Pot play at the beginning was
Yep.
really good as well. One question, Mitch, what's the main reason you went over the bridge and not went for the skip towards the Kindred cookbooks? Did the Greg
Because I
skip?
I didn't think we were racing on it that much. I
Ah,
thought
okay,
yeah.
fair.
I
Yeah,
thought
just wanted to add. Yep.
I thought ADF was gonna go for Logar. That was just my read, and so I was like, I'll just do a greedy setup while getting the Kindred cookbooks, and it was just the wrong play. You know, lost one square, but I was a little more set up eventually, so it wasn't devastating.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. All right.
Yeah. Any questions from either teams towards each other at all, or?
Yeah, Aggie, what weapon were you using? Did you plus 16 Spike
the
Club?
Spike Club, yeah.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
It wasn't as good as I
Yep.
thought it'd be, but I didn't
Yeah.
have any damage stats.
Yeah, it's mostly carried by like the bleed and just like
Yeah.
the staggers.
They got the job done though. This is like such
yeah.
an early board. Like there was nothing that scary to fight.
Yeah, exactly. I was like kind of +0 for a bit, and then +4 Glintstone Chris, Starro Chris,
Interesting.
and then
Very interesting.
later I found Iron Balls when kind of setting up a little more, and was like, okay, let me just it's quick to set up, and I was doing that like to do the Somber Bell bearings, but right when you marked it, I had like just grabbed all my stones, so I was like, all right, well, no point doing that then.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right. Well, thank you so much for playing today, guys. GG's to Monkey Business here for your first dub. Everyone kind of getting a victory on their first day, which is really cool to see. Yeah, we'll see Monkey Business again tomorrow. Positive Vibes. We'll see you guys next week for your next match. Thank you so much for playing today, guys. Hope you have a good rest of your Saturday.
GG's, guys. Take
Yeah,
care.
thank you, thank you.
well.
GG's.
GG's. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Alrighty.
All right.
Yeah.
And
GG's.
with that,
the
let's go
monkey.
ahead and move on to our quick BRB screen here as the other teams are getting ready, being Itzarino and Blank Sonetta as the next matchup, right? No. Yes.
Yeah. Blanksonetta versus Bushy Stash.
Oh, Bushy Stash. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Itzarino's tomorrow. Right.
Yeah.
Bushy
You
Stash
really want to
versus-
see Torino. I get it. You really want to
Yeah.
see them.
What can I say? We saw them yesterday.
Almost favorite, guys. We figured it out.
But yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll go to a quick BRB screen here, and then we'll get ready for the next match. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. See you guys in a bit.
In a
Get some
bit.
snacks. Get some drinks. Like the YouTube stream.
Get a merch.
All right, and welcome back, guys. We're gonna be moving into our second match here of the day. Hello. Second day, being Blank Sonetta versus Bushy Stash. We already have a first game being a banger. So let's see how the second match goes here. It should be pretty damn insane. We'll see how that plays out.
Very important match for both teams, right? Both of them lost yesterday on their first match on the first match day. And now maybe one of them can secure the first win. We will see. We're hopping over here already to some. See, this is so weird, right? Because you had everything set, and then now it's
that's
weird
what
again.
I'm saying. I think Mitch might be streaming in a different resolution. I think that's what's causing it.
Yeah, it's Mitch's fault.
That's what's gotta be, man. That's what's gotta be. It's that resolution.
Back,
It's
back to the how to set up an
back
event
to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. There we go. We're just fixing it real quick. Move him over.
While Domo's fixing this, chat, I want to know from you which middle square you would like to see now. Okay, we had now today a Rilana combined square, which is really, really cool. I would like to see something like, not necessarily combined, but any square that is rushable. I want to see something that goes really, really fast, where the middle square is extremely important. We will see here.
Looks a little too small. Sorry, I had to fix that.
Yeah, easy, kind of.
There we go. That's a little bit better.
That's good. That's good.
All right.
Blank Sonetta versus Bushy Stash. Blank Sonetta here being blue and Bushy Stash being red. Yeah, both yesterday lost their first match. So this will one of the teams probably get them into a good position if they secure a win. So how often do you know was there a tie with this format in practice matches?
A tie? Probably never.
Never, right?
To be honest, here we go. There's the board placement right now. 3-minute prep timer for the players. Let's see what we have. We have 2 pot throwing trolls here for a co-op square. We have kill a worm, drake, dragon, ancient dragon. Acquire Omen Baron and Horned Baron. There is a new co-op square that we haven't seen just yet this season. Acquire the Omen Baron, the Horned Baron. The Horned Baron is acquired in the DLC from the Tree Spirit in the Elak River, and the Omen Baron is acquired in Moog Sewers next to an Omen. That's just standing there, so very fun.
Funny enough, Rilana, and Dupe Remembrance and Mausoleum and Coffin made it back to this board again, as well as collect 3 of each pot, which would be a Crackpot, Ritual Pot, and Hefty Pot. And it's exactly what I said in the middle. We have a rushable square, acquire level 5 Reverend Ash. Is it fast? I would say it's fast, right?
Revered Ashes, if you focus it, it can be pretty fast. With it being center square, I could see both players really focusing on Bellerot here and focusing on Revered Ashes. But it depends. We also have Mikla Crosses on the same diagonal. And that one's also very fast and gives you way better map progress.
That is
so
true.
I could honestly see one of the DLC players being like, you know what, I will give up on Revered Ashes and I will go for Mikla Crosses instead, because now I have Graces in, Altus, Skadu Altus, and all the other areas, while you only have Bellerot.
And then maybe Mikla crosses right into Drain the Water in the Church District, which is on the other diagonal and in corner square. Really, really good square, actually.
Yeah.
Being in a corner. So, yeah, maybe. What do we have on the base game? In the base game, I see something like 10 Crackpots again. We have Kill Radam without summons, acquire Market Moog Shackles later, as well as Fire Giant. 30 Arcane, we had earlier 30 Faith, so this is a little bit of a bait square. Restore Morgoth's Great Rune is later. We have Kill Limgrave Tree Sentinel with +0. Maybe we're going to see a little bit of a race. Yeah, potential. Kill a Remembrance Boss with a bow only. And I see Bushy that he was just hovering over a Great Bow. And complete 3 Catacomb Dungeons.
He is going with the bow here, actually, and I actually really like Nessa's pick here, to be honest. The Rotten Battle Hammer is an insanely powerful weapon. It is really good. It is very heavy, so upgrading it is very expensive. But my God, this thing is I think great. I think this weapon is really, really strong. And just overall, because a lot of things rot. There's some things that don't even poison, but rot is like applicable to so many bosses, and it's got great stagger damage. It's got great overall damage. I think that's a really good pick for a starting class, especially with the stat line. But yeah, Bushy looking a little bit farther ahead, being like, hey, Killer remembers boss with a bow only. I don't have to look for a bow. I'll just start with one. And that's a smart idea, too.
Yeah. No, I agree. The Rotten Hammer is amazing. And here we go. We're starting off match day 2, second match, Blank Sonata versus Bushy Stash. And let's see what the players are picking here, what squares they want to go for. We do have also on the DLC side, kill a boss after inflicting 4 different status effects. As well as kill the Matting Hand NPC, which is a little bit later. Senesex made back as well. Some cool squares, honestly. Some really, really cool squares. And seems like all the players are pretty much synced up, right? Blanks might be a little bit ahead here.
Yeah, just a smidge maybe. But yeah, let's see if they might do the Great Katana check here. I don't think that's going to happen early on. Like, we have 2 rushable things here. I'm expecting them just to forego upgrading a weapon completely and just go straight for those collection slash traveling squares, if you will.
Yeah. I mean, we won't see a Treasonal right away because both players can wield their weapons. Bushy having Raptor's Talon. That's good claws, definitely. But I think he can wield them right now. So I don't think either will go for trees. Maybe they will. You know, maybe they just ball it. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Ness currently first at the Grace here, but Bushy completely skips it, bypasses Ness here on the way to Church of L.A.
Okay, dude.
And both DLC players going straight across the bridge here. Very, very synced up gameplay so far. Very interesting.
Yeah, from all, right? Bushy going here for the church, while Ness going for Agil side north. North side Lake Grace? North? And, yeah, something like that. Bushy grabbing the church Grace. Really, really nice. They heading now to get Torrent. So what are DLC players balling for now, Domo? What are they going? It seems like
it looks like that both players thought that, like, hey, the other person might go for Revered Ashes. Let me go for crosses. And now both are going for crosses.
And I think, yeah, Blanks is just a very smidge ahead. Just a tiny smidge. So,
yeah.
We'll see.
So this is going to be very interesting to see how this plays out because it's going to be a bit of a shocker being like, oh my god, I thought that they were going to go for Revered Ashes. I thought you were going to go for Revered Ashes. Blank's not even picking up the Skidoo fragment, by the way. Trying to save some time on that, and that he does is currently about, I say, a second or so ahead. Going for the fast skip here. Very nice.
All right, and Blanks is already down. V-Spot also doing the skip. Really good. Also got it down. No death. So far. And both base game players talking to Milani for Torrent.
Melina?
No, that's what I said.
You said Milani. Who the hell's Milani?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, two crosses. What's the third cross? The third cross is probably the one at the
Dane.
Dane, and then the fourth is up where
Letta is Highland Cross.
And then we go into
Castle Ensis.
Ensis. That's what I'm saying. Dude, I actually thought of all of that. I just couldn't come up with the name, man. It's crazy.
So both of them in Liurna here, I think they're both going for the same thing. I think they're both going to be going for collect 3 pots.
Yeah.
Running towards Jarberg.
Yeah, Hefty Pot is easy, right? For the DLC, they just pick it up at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then
Bonneville.
get it. Sure. And then you get a Krat and a Ritual Pot in Jarberg. And it's very close. They're very, very close together here.
Yeah, this is very interesting because Bushy here is not Bushy, sorry. Blanks here is running and is a little bit farther ahead on Morth Runes right now. So they're racing on Mikla crosses, but they're also racing on pots at the same time.
Pots, yeah.
This is going to be maybe a big 2-square play here from Blank Sonetta. Because, yeah, as you can see, Blanks is not even grabbing the Graces. He's just going straight towards the text.
Yeah.
Keep running.
He doesn't even pick up the Skaru. Like, he's just text, go.
And you see Sweat here picks up the Skidoo, picks up the Grace, and then keeps going. This is very much going to allow Blanks to just like take that away from Sweat here. This could be one hell of a snipe early on already.
Mm-hmm. On the other hand, though, Wiesbert then already having like all the Skidoo and Graces set, right? Which can be really nice. Blank's just needing one more cross. Sweat is now going to his 4th.
And there should be a mark here very soon.
What the hell? Wiesbert is not getting...
Oh, the Letta text, because Letta's standing right next to it.
Yeah, he just didn't get it. That's rough.
That's really unfortunate.
That's really rough. Okay, seems like, there it is. Mikla crosses for Blank Sonetta. Very nice diagonal square. And now probably Blank's rushing right away to that hefty pot. We have a raise right away probably for that hefty pot. Maybe not. What do I know?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the plan is here. Looks like that Sweat is going to be going for Revered Ashes instead. He's going straight towards Elak River right now. Going to be dropping down to grab that Revered Ash in the little cave tunnel there. Looks like Blanks, however, is going to go ahead and set up now the rest of the Skidoo fragments that he didn't get. And also grab those Graces with Morth. And then afterwards, going to be grabbing those Hefty Pots in Bonneville. And there it is, 10 cracked pots here from Bushy, moving very, very fast and also showcasing, hey, I started with cracked pots and I went to Jarburg. I'm good to go. And that should tell Ness and Blanks, like, hey, they might be going for collect 3 of each pot here. But it's not marked yet. So...
Okay. I saw Dark Moon Greatsword in the shop for base game. That's unfortunately not gonna happen probably.
No.
Yeah, this is very interesting, right? Like both players in base game not finding also what just to go for that Tree Sentinel.
Yeah, especially with
Such
Rotten
an easy
Battlehammer, Tree Sentinel
square.
would be so free.
Yeah, and it's a halberd check. Maybe you get something crazy like Golden Halberd, and then, you know, you just balling.
We'll see what happens here. Both of them are currently in the Halleck tree to get money, I guess, to wield the weapon that they have. But I think Bushy only started with a bow. So he's gonna like, oh no, he's got Raptor Talons now. And that's actually pretty solid.
Both. Raptor's Talon and the Great Bow.
Oh, it'd start with both? Okay. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
with
Bushy, don't.
1 HP in a dream.
Flashbacks to yesterday.
Yep.
Has to be really careful here.
Oh no, there it comes again. He doesn't want to do a quit out here.
Going for the Somber
All right.
10.
There it is.
This is giving Ness, however, enough time to go get the money herself, and that way she can go ahead and wield her weapon first, and then probably take this Tree Sentinel plus 0 square.
And Blank's committing suicide here in the job for after he picked up the hefty pot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Could go for balls now.
Loses
that is
142,000 runes, though. I don't know if that was intentional.
How many?
142,000.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
lot more.
That is.
Wait,
a
no,
lot.
he has. Wait, he has the back. Wait, how did he just die? How did he just die?
Did he actually start with a twig talisman? He probably did. Fucking genius.
Oh, that's kind of insane. And there is 3 of each pot for Blank Sonetta. Wait, that's such a cool. That's so cool.
He
I didn't
used the
even
freaking
think of that.
sacrificial twig to be able to get out. Without
Damn, and I thought he's cheating.
That's crazy.
That's pretty cool.
That was really cool. There it is. 2 squares to 1 right now for Blank Sonetta. And let's see here. What are they going to set up here for money? Are they going to go for the Tree Sentinel? Because now Bushy is. Ness here went for the
not sure
money,
what-
but didn't go for Tree Sentinel. She's going for upgrades first.
Oh,
So she's not even
yeah,
going to
and-
try and contest Limgrave Tree Sentinel plus 0.
Yeah, I don't think she is. Yeah, which is not necessarily a bad call because she maybe just prioritized now the weapon upgrade over that 1 square and just tries to get other scraps faster. Something like maybe Radam without summonings, right? Which is not too bad to go for, especially with a Rod Hammer.
Yeah.
Because we do have the Shackles, we do have Morgoth's Great Rune, right? It's all in capital, so getting the Radan is not too bad. And it looks like she's going down to Radan. Also, we have a catacomb, a very easy catacomb with the Shade. And we do have 3 catacomb dungeons on the board, so it's not even too bad of a plan, I would say. Since she can still not use the Battle Hammer. Very nice.
Wow,
Bleed proc here on Bushi. Oh, and Svet is going for Uchigatana.
I don't know if I like that. That's not necessarily the best. They're putting Savage Lion's Claw on the Uchi, though, with some cold. Might be nice, but that is just... it could work out. It could work out. You know, Bleed and Frost is always nice. Bushi here having a pretty good fight here versus the Tree Sentinel. Let's see what kind of drop he gets from that as well. Very soon, he should be having another Bleed proc here. And hopefully gives him like a good halberd, right? You know, Dragon Halberd, Golden Halberd. Those are 2 really good ones.
That's the good ones, yeah. What is he getting?
And we get Commander's Standard. Okay, that's still not bad.
Not too bad. Yeah, it's a Somber weapon, right?
Yeah, it's a somber weapon and it gets a buff. It gets
a buff, yeah. Yeah. Nice. And obviously also now a blocked column 2, roll 3, and we have 2 versus 2. 2 to 2. Both 2.
But Ness was definitely planning on that because she already was upgrading her weapon anyways, so she wasn't really going to go for that. The question is, what is she doing down here? Is she just doing some more weapon checks real quick, I guess?
Potential.
What do we have here? Nothing really. Executioner's Great Axe is pretty good, but sadly, no somber weapon, which I think is what she's looking for. There is a black bow in the shop, though. That's really good for bow only.
I think it was a black bow, though.
That's what I said. Black bow's somber. That's fine.
Yeah, but you need a lot of dex, no?
20 dex, I think, for a black bow.
Yeah, that's not the greatest.
That's not that bad. 20 dex is really, really not that bad. You can get the dex tier, actually, here in Liurnia, so you don't have to you get 10 levels for free.
True.
That would be a really strong row 4, actually, for Blanksanetta here. Getting that bow-only Remembrance. That way you have Emir and 4 different status effects. Although we have Sweat here, as we can see, prepping his status stick with Poison. He's going for that 4 different statuses. He has Poison, he has got Rot in his arsenal, and then he's got Bleed and Frost in his Uchigatana. So he's definitely going to be trying to get that square for his team.
Yeah. Wait, where is it? Oh, it's also just right away a block, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, row 4.
Yeah. It's pretty good. So far, no one's really going for the Church Drain. I mean, it makes sense. Blanks is working on that middle square. Right now.
Double status here now. Oh my god, he's got to be so careful.
Yeah.
He's got to be so careful, because if he dies, he loses 20,000 runes, dude.
No, yeah, there goes the... I don't think he has Rot and Poison left, right? He's empty.
Right. Yeah, each one of those greases that are statuses costs 10,000 runes.
Mm-hmm.
He just lost out on... He can't do it anymore. He can't do that square anymore. He's got to wait for more money.
Ness is now upgrading the Rod Hammer.
Great choice.
To plus 10, 11, 12, 13. God damn.
That's going to be really good for most of the game.
Yeah. For everything.
And yeah, it looks like Blanks here is now going to be focusing on Revered Ashes, which I think is interesting that Swed did not focus that more. But instead wanted to go for the 4 statuses instead.
I guess like right away blocking, right? Maybe? Just thinking right away blocking.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess so.
It's kind of scary because on the diagonals, all DLC. And some very late game-ish ones as well with Emir and Sanasak, so both a big commitment. Ness is now going in Altus. What's she doing in Altus right now?
That's a good question. Blanks has to be careful here. He's about to die.
Yeah, and Wiesba is now killing balls for the Everjail balls in Enz's ball square. And Bushi might gonna go to Leona here soon too.
Yeah, as a heads up, by the way, chat, these are temporary overlays as we had a little bit of a hiccup in production, if you will. John had some serious health complications, so we weren't able to get the overlays that we needed for the first week. But he is better, and we'll have next week some way better overlays that will have some more information on, like, top side is base game, bottom side is DLC for some more direction for some new viewers, but also have like the names in each of the windows so you know which player is who that we're referring to. So just some extra like added information going to be coming up for next week, just not this week, as things were a bit rushed for this week.
Pretty good overlay though overall.
Yeah. Shouts to Josh, dude, for lending us time to be able to throw in some temporary overlays for this week.
Yeah, and Bushy now doing the bows in the Aberjail for that middle square.
Radon without summons is what Ness is looking at here. With honestly a plus 13 battle hammer, Rod battle hammer, really not a bad idea at all. And yeah, there is balls on the screen. Column 3, row 5. So yeah, looks like
He's the finger look.
He's got to be careful though. We've had a lot of balls incidences. He's got to be really careful here. He can definitely die.
Not easy.
He is in one-shot
Really
range.
not easy. The good thing about Radon is now is not only like first grade wound, then for later access to capital, it's also a bunch of money.
Mm-hmm.
For maybe 30 arcane right away. Maybe.
It's got to be incredibly careful here. Swed trying the status square once again, currently on Black Knight Idrid. Has the poison activated here, has to run away, has to heal. Is going to try and apply the rot grease in just a moment once this combo is finished. There we go. There's the rot grease applied. There it is. Everjill's
Nice
being marked by Bushy Stash here. Very nice fight here from Bushy. And now Swed here trying to make sure that he does not die and lose 20,000 runes again. For Ness here, currently doing Radon without summons.
Without summons, yeah. This gives now the information for Blanks that he's not contested on the middle square whatsoever.
Yeah.
As well as Ness on Radon. So let's see how she's gonna handle it.
Okay. Swed here doing just fine. He has a frost proc now.
So only what he needs is bleed, right?
Yep.
No, that was a backstab. Never mind.
Should be a bleed proc here very soon. There it is. That's 4 statuses. Now all Swed has to do is just get the kill, and then he has a nice rule 4 block here. There's a stagger. This is Radon here, trying to get some hits in. We've got some yellow damage that's really good. The rot proc here would be very, very nice. There it is. Huge for Bushy Stash here. Grabbing a 4th square right now and blocking out that row 4 with 4 different statuses, which is actually really good here because there's going to be a Revered Ash pickup here right now for Blank Sonetta. There it is.
Middle square.
3, and that is a nice diagonal build-up now.
Yeah. But 8, look, the diagonal, bottom left to top right, looking very interesting.
Yeah. Deathrite Bird, Margot's and Moke's Shackle, 2 pot throwing trolls. That's all very doable, and that also very quickly, to be fair.
Blank's going now for death for the Divine Beast, the Dancing Lion, for the Dupe probably.
All right, Radon going to space here with Rot.
Oh, Blank's also going for Uchi, by the way. Both going for Uchi.
Yeah, both went for Uchi here. Dancing Lion for, is there a stew or something, or what am I?
No, it's just for the,
just
probably
for the
because he, just want to dupe because he ended up there with the Reverend Ashes anyways, right?
I guess so. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Might as well just kill the Dancing Lion really quick. Oh, Ness dies at the end with the Rod proc here. Unfortunately,
Very unfortunate.
in second phase.
There's so much happening. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Dancing Lion here. Honestly, really good damage from Blanks. I'm a little surprised. This is a very early Dancing Lion. And normally, I feel like he's pretty tanky, at least early on. But it's getting some nice staggers, especially in phase 2 with the lightning, which I personally absolutely hate. Some people say that they think that the ice is more annoying, and I think that's crazy to me.
Yeah,
think
I
the
don't
lightning's
like the ice
worst.
either. But lightning is the worst. And there's ice! See, that's annoying.
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
Nice stagger.
The aura
Wow.
points he just gained there. God damn.
Very nice fight. Very nice fight. There's that dancing line. He can go ahead, grab that helmet, go straight for the dupe here. Here he has the grace for it. So once Ness has Radahn without summoning NPCs, they can go for the dupe. This is going to be a nice possible 2-square build-up here for Blanksoneto.
Or maybe for draining first.
He could do both.
Yeah, because since Wiesvet didn't really show any progression towards a remembrance boss, and he just did the inflict the force status, so maybe, you know, maybe holding a little bit longer on that tube square and then just go for draining first. That would be insane. But I mean, we'll see. Ness back here on Radahn, very good opening for lots of hits.
There we go. There's the rock proc. Right? Very nice.
Why did I thought it's gonna hit?
Just gotta be careful here not to get tagged. Very nice. Not baiting out the charge attack, which I'm a little surprised by. Not the charge attack, but the one where he stomps Leonard into the ground. She's not really baiting that out, which would be very helpful.
He just did it. Like, he just did it.
Did I miss it? My bad.
Yeah, he just did that, yeah.
Okay. So this is for the people at home here. When you are fighting Radahn, you see that shockwave that he just did? You want to roll in front of him so he does the follow-up right afterwards. That way you have even more of a punishing window. And possibly getting a stagger. Yeah. It's a nice way to, I would say, kind of script Radahn.
Oh, that's a little bit scary, but yep, that was really good roll. Not bad.
Oh, and now we see Bushy here taking the teleporter. He's going for Radahn now too, so Ness has to really lock in here to make sure she gets this fight before Bushy, as he's currently making his way downtown to the festival. I hear they have nice snacks.
Second place. And look, Blanks is actually going for draining the water.
Yeah.
Such a good double play, yeah.
Sweat here doing Ancient Dragon Man right now. There's so much happening. My god. Getting some south access with the pot throwing trolls and everything.
Oh, she's not gonna go close on the explosion here.
That's what I mean. That explosion right there, yeah. So that's why if you're in front, that explosion will happen. You can just be behind him and just hit him. That's unfortunate that she's not gonna be able to punish that either.
Yeah, no.
Gotta be careful. Okay, that's
nice. Oh, what?
That's why I don't do that shit. That's why I know, dude. I know so many people that love to dismount and use the iframes. I never. For me personally, I hate it. To me, it's like weirdly unreliable. I've died so many times trying to do it, dude.
I think the only time I do it is on the Death Ride bird when he does like the spears. But
no, you just roll.
Yeah, or you just be cool and get some aura points with Torrent. I don't know.
I guess so. I find that shit way too risky. And now we're gonna have a Radahn race now between Ness and Bushy, as Bushy currently is taking the teleporter as well. The question is, who has the better weapon? And in this case, I would say still Ness. Ness definitely still has a way better weapon than Bushy.
I'm not sure.
Oh, 100%. She has freaking rotten battle hammer, dude.
Sure. With the bleed on the claws, it can be really fast.
No, she definitely still has a better weapon for sure. 100%.
I'm not sure.
No, there it is. Drain the water here for Blanks. Wendy's 4 for 4 yet again.
We're so back. God, season 5 we're so back, Chad. Oh my god.
It's crazy. It's crazy. There's already one bleed.
Look at that bleed.
Yes, but the more it happens, the less it will.
I mean, yeah, of course, but still, look at that.
Yeah.
Claws be
but also Bushy knows how to punish these windows here. Okay, okay,
look at that!
Jesus Christ.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the roll forward that I'm talking about here. That sets you up to be able to attack him while he's just going for that explosion. Definitely opens you up here, but Bushy also has to be careful. Okay, he does know how to roll a lot of these attacks. And very, very nice.
Also very smart, actually, not to go more for claws, trying to get the stagger. Unfortunately, missed the repost. Ness got the repost, has now the rod on him.
Oh!
Still everything. Oh, good pancake, but survived.
She's got to be really careful here. If she dies, this could be a Bushy's square now. Okay, going to space here, but Bushy is ahead currently. His Radon has already landed. Gets a stagger.
Again, it's a second stagger. Now that gets the repost. He could go for more claws from one more bleed proc.
Yep.
But
Yeah, I don't know
seems
why
like
he
he's
didn't.
sticking to the finger now.
Maybe he's worried that the bleed will not happen.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not sure.
I mean, the third one is a bit later. Yeah, Ness now actually kind of catching up.
Yep.
Her hammer's definitely stronger.
Okay, here we
especially
go.
with
if
the
she gets a
rock.
stagger here, this would be pretty huge. Doesn't go for the R1. You can definitely R1 here. You don't have to roll, Ness. Uh-oh. You only have to roll
Good
at the
dodge,
very end here. Okay, she's getting some good
Bushy's
RNG. Bushy's
sure.
getting some bad RNG.
Screw attack, but dodged it.
Okay. This is so over the place. This is so close. Holy schmoly. Bushy is about 4 hits away. Gets a charged R2 off. Ness doing the torrent trick again. This time it works out. Bushy here only needs 2 more hits. Has got to be careful. Shockwave comes in. Stagger hits. There it is. R1. Oh.
And there's the snipe on Ness for the Radon. Very well played by Bushy. He first tried that that Radon without summons. Very, very nice. So close for Ness.
Yeah,
It's like
but
2 hits
Ness
away
not
now.
quitting out, which is really good here because that means she can still go for the dupe here.
That's true.
Just has to be careful. Has to. There we go. Ness gets
Very
the kill
good,
on
very
Radon
good.
just a little bit after Bushy. Does not get to get the Radon square, but will be getting the dupe square most likely.
So, and while that all happened, there's 30 arcane from Bushy. He dumped it all in there. And while that all happened, Blanks got the draining the water and made progress towards Maddingham NPC. A little bit at least. Sweat is right now in Cerulean Coast picking some stuff up. What is there? What do we have? Probably for Ymir's pretty good later. There is a... No, Death Ride is up. Is there anything else? Maybe duping as well? Oh, the throwing pot troll! The troll!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The troll. Going for the troll now, and Bushy is in Kaled going for the other troll, yeah. So they're gonna go for the corner. And then row 1 looks kind of scary, right? With these very late game squares, pushing the opponent into those late game squares is rough for the opponent.
Is she going for the Death Threat Bird in Mountaintops? No. Oh, she's going for the dupe here. There's a mausoleum right here. Yeah.
That Viper is that DLC only.
Bushy again on his Celia Town skip episode.
Oh no. He died.
Dude, that branch is so greasy, dude.
I feel like they greased it up even more lately.
Yeah, I don't know. Ever since people have been practicing it so much. It's like because people have been doing it so much. You know, the branch is worn down from all the hooves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That must be it. Yeah. Very fast troll from V-Sweat. Bushy just needs to get up there and finish his troll now for the corner square. Currently 6-4 for Bushy stuff, guys. Make sure to subscribe to not miss out anything of this race. Ads will happening, so just a quick, you know, little bit of a sub, little bit of a tier 3, you know, and make us happy.
Yeah.
Check out the Prime. Subscribe for free. Now V-Sweat at the Death Ride Bird in Charo's grave. Charo?
Caros? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I think it's
I'm not sure. Charo, right?
Charos.
Charos?
Caros?
Yeah, he's
I think it's
not-
Caros. I think it might be right. I think it might be
Caros?
Caros.
Okay.
Go for the
going
Lamenter jail.
Transformation! Does he want to go for the mask?
No, that early? This early? I guess for row 1, yeah, it makes sense. He already killed the pot throwing troll,
Yeah.
but then he doesn't have anything for
Potential?
Maddingham though. I guess he wants to force Maddingham onto the enemy team. He wants to force Maddingham onto Blanks and be like, hey, go waste your time on Jory.
Yeah,
and go do
maybe.
the
But...
Maddingham because there's nothing else that is in the Abyssal Woods. And honestly,
Oh no,
that's
he
a
just
smart
got the
play.
grace. Oh, he just got the grace. That's it. And Blanks is now also making his way down. Ness currently fighting Duelist for Catacomb Square, probably.
Yep.
Little bit of an empty square for now. I mean, it's a square to pick up, right? But row 1 is a bit scary.
This is looking like another troll down here for Team Bushy Stash. Going to be going to 7-4 on squares.
Oh, is Visvet going back, for... There it is. Very nice corner square for Bushy Stash.
Yep.
Is he back here for the worm? Yeah, he's going for the Magma Worm.
Limgrave here for Ness. Now, she's going to be completing those catacombs here first.
Catacombs out.
Not sure why we're doing catacombs at this point and not going for maybe like a bow only or something. I'm assuming we duped. I did miss that, sadly, because there's so much happening. But I guess catacombs is the next earliest. That would make sense. To be fair, that would make sense. Also, Acquired Markets and Moog Shackle and Omen Baron is all in the same area for sewers with the Moog Shackle. So that could be a nice little column 3 there.
Yeah, we just need another great one, right? There is Ancient Dragon Man for Blanks making his way now also to south area. So Wizard is doing the worm now and can kill the Drake right after. I mean, there is Senesax, but I don't think we're gonna see that now anytime soon.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to see that for a long time.
Yeah. Wouldn't be worth, honestly.
Trying to figure out what the rest of the game plan is here. For Team Bushy Stash, it looks like it's going to be Killer Worm, Drake Dragon, Ancient Dragon, and possibly for Bushy here, working towards Lanciax at some point would be my guess. But for Team Blank Sonetta, besides Catacombs here for Ness, it looks like that Blanks is getting ready for the transformation, and he's going to go for the transformation instead of the Lamenter Jail, the painting reward, the Rock Heart.
Yeah.
Because that's also on the way to Lanciax or Senesax anyways, so you might as well grab that.
Yeah, so you can just grab the grace there, right? He already grabbed the painting, so he already has that progress and gets a really good block out. Unless V-Sweat just decides right now to go for Lamenta and kill him really quick, but I mean, cannot kill Lamenta really quick, right? That should be the second catacomb for Ness right now. She could go for the one in no, she's not porting there. Could go for the one in Kaled. And Bushy is now on the Altus tunnel. Okay, getting kind of stuck there. Probably just to maybe upgrade. He did grab the stones to kill the troll. I'm not sure. Maybe just wants some upgrade material.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's going to go for Somber Stones here. Does he have a Somber weapon, though, that he wants to go for?
No. Not yet.
Why would you say it like that? No.
No, yeah, I was just thinking. Yeah, and Veensbet is killing the Drake now.
And we might see our third catacomb here for Ness. While Blanks here is getting set up for that transformation. Could be a nice row 1 block here. And I'm telling you, man, honestly, column 4 might be Blanksona's winning ticket back into the game.
Yeah, it's a very late game-ish one, right?
Yep.
But could hit hard, honestly.
Could be very, very nice.
It could be a sneaky one.
She has Radon down right now. If she goes and just kills Godric, or if anything, kills Renala here.
Renala, definitely, yeah.
Gets access to capital. That way she can get Omen Baron and she can get the Shackle. That column 4 is looking really good. And Blanks has better map progression.
That is true, yeah. Blanks now here passing Senesax is almost at the Grace and then also almost at the transformation. Bushi missed the explosive and had to kill the troll with his finger. Oh, you got an avatar staff there. Not bad.
Now going towards the somber 7 and 8 in Lake of Rot here for Bushi. Sweat here dealing with the Jagged Peak Drake that doesn't like to play nice.
Yeah, very interesting because it is 7-4. Bushi stars are 3 squares ahead, but it doesn't feel like they are so much ahead, if you know what I mean. I feel like there's still a lot open for Blank Sonata.
Yeah, there's still a lot of movability. There it is, 3 catacombs now for the base game players. That is going to be 7-5 now. That's going to tell Bushi, like, okay, she's been working on that somewhat long square, which it might be a little bit of a good thing for Blank Sonata, because the fact that they're going to be like, okay, they just wasted their time on that. They probably haven't done anything else, and that might throw off the column 4 potential here.
Maybe, yeah. So Ness needs to kind of push now for Renala. That would be huge.
Which I think
and
she's doing right
Blanks
now.
will now pick up the painting reward and then become a dragon. GG's for V-Spat here on the Drake. Never mind, just needs... Oh, no, there it is. Very nice. He killed the worm and the Drake.
There it is. Transformation now for Blanks. That is a
Nice
good old
block.
row 1 block here. Very nice.
Very good block, yeah.
And here's the thing is they don't know. They don't know if that's Lamenter transformation or if that's Dragon transformation. Now, obviously, they could be, like, almost sure that it's the Dragon one, but you never know at the end of the day.
You never know, yeah.
At the end of the day, you're like, okay, well, we have to make a guess here. It most likely is going to be the Dragon one. But either way, great pickup here from Blanks.
They're doing it. So Bushi now also going for Renala. Ness is on the way to pick up the key, and Blanks is going for Relana.
Yep.
We might have a Renala race. That was difficult. Say that 3 times.
That's a hard one, dude. Yeah, but here's the thing. Bushi's a little bit farther ahead currently on that Renala fight. But Blanks is definitely farther ahead than Sweat here. Sweat getting prepped and going for the Death Red Bird, it looks like.
Okay.
Leveling Faith here.
Yeah,
also,
okay. No, I see the vision, right, with column 1, with the drakes and everything.
Yeah.
And Bushi having a bow.
Oh, do you think he'll bow only Renala? Dude, that'd be insane.
Nah, there's no, with a great, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, this is looking good, though. This is looking good for Blanks and Edda trying to get back to the game, creating their own pressure now. The damage on the Uchi is all right. That's a little rough there. I'm not going to lie on that.
Yeah, he has no
fight.
eyes on it, so it's just bleed.
Oh, yeah. That is tough. This is going to be a longer fight here for Blanks for sure. Gets tagged here, which is fine. Gets a stagger. That's nice. You get a bleed proc here very soon.
No, honestly, I think it's kind of crazy that the damage seems so good. Compare this to the Meteoric Oreblade from Adif earlier. It's kind of the same. Maybe it's even better because of the Unsheath, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit better because of the Unsheath, yeah.
That's wild.
There's that running R2 I was talking about. That's yellow damage, just a running R2. Because it's Pierce.
You love the yellow damage. If the damage is yellow, then we're happy.
Hey, if the damage is yellow, it can die. You know, that's like the mantra, right?
It's true, yeah. So, and now Bushi already had the grace for the Red Wolf. Ness is right behind, but yeah, obviously Blanks is way ahead on Relana. Since V-Sweat is working on the Death Red Bird, which is kind of scarier with all the birds around.
Yeah.
Oh, Blank, gotta be careful!
Careful! While this action is happening, chat, you know what? I just realized we're almost 250 follows away from being at 50K followers on Twitch. If you guys haven't followed the channel yet, I would really appreciate that, man. That's a huge damn milestone for me, man.
That's a big one, yeah.
And,
guys, log in. Come on.
That'd be badass if we could reach that this weekend. But yeah, dude, these fights are insane. Balls are dropping. Birds are dying. Dogs are
Wolves
on screen.
Are jumping. Elevator.
It's just elevator.
Elevator. Yeah, Relana almost dead here. Blank still has enough mana for more on beats.
Very nice fight here from Bushy. I think he plus
Tiger.
9 the finger, by the way. That was a lot of damage.
Rilana's dead.
Yeah, this is big. This is
Death Right Bird
really
almost dead
big for
too?
Blanksinetta. Even if Bushy gets this, as of right now, Swed is really far behind on getting Rilana done, and I think Ness might have enough time to try and take this away from Bushy Stash. There it is, Death Right Bird now on the board for Bushy Stash here, 8-6. That column 1 is opening, and now, yep, Swed going straight for that Highland cross. Grace going to be going for that Rilana fight.
Yeah. I think it's kind of crazy that Blanks not just quickly now goes dupe, because they could still just dupe. Yori has a Graze nearby as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. He's just waiting it out, I guess.
Why is he going now down there for... I mean, there is Mattingham, but that's not
That's it.
right now important.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question.
Okay. So where again are the Omen Baron and Horn Baron?
The Omen Baron is in Moog Sewers, and then the Horn Baron is the Ulcerated Tree Spirit in Elak River. So right before like
Alright.
Chief Bloodfiend, there's a tree spirit that comes out of the ground. That one has it.
So now here on the skip.
There it
For
is.
Rilana.
Rilana on Bushy's screen here. We're about to have Rilana on Sweds. Red Wolf here still being fought by Ness. Almost down with the fight. Has to be careful.
Maybe
Nice RNG,
Blanks
though.
is just using his time to prep a square, maybe? Just, you know, in between some
Yeah.
more, just getting the next Graze and then go back to something else again. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know either. It's an interesting choice. Yeah, he's pivoting.
Yep.
There it is. Red Wolf is down for Ness. Huge. So
Very nice.
now she's racing Swed here now on this kill. Swed is currently on the Rilana fight. Let's see how comfortable he feels.
Oh.
Oh boy.
He doesn't have Unsheet.
Yep.
I think he has.
But he does have
Lightning or
Frost, so
Flying?
there is that.
It is Frost. Yeah,
There is
okay,
that, yeah.
Good.
Even with Frost, his R1 still don't do yellow. That's crazy to me. He's got to be careful. Rilana does like to input read. If Swed dies or just takes too long, this square is Blanksonetta's.
Yeah. It's currently 8-6. And Blanksonetta really need those squares. Blanks now in Shadow Keep. And Bushy's almost done with Renala.
Nice strafes here. Just trying to avoid the dogs now.
Nice cookery. I think he wanted to heal, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Dude, she keeps
Nice.
summoning, but
Oh my
now every
God.
single, you don't have to square anymore for the unique ones. Now she's summoning every single one of them.
I swear if I actually even beat out Bushy. Okay, never mind. As soon as I say that, he just like bonks over the head.
But wait,
Uh-oh.
Wiesbaden is cooking.
Yeah, I think this might be a square for Bushy Stash here, which is
Yeah.
very dangerous. That's blocking out that column 4, the only hope that Blanksinetta had about having a bingo. Unless Sweat has an oopsie poopsie.
I guess
Does not look like
no
it,
more
though.
heal, I think. I mean, phase 2 is scary, but nice dodges here from Sweat. Look at this.
Very nice dodges. As long as he doesn't greet it. Very nice
Yeah,
dodges.
going for the pokes. Going for the pokes.
Oh! Oh!
Greets it.
Oh, literally
Oh,
one
he has heal.
hit.
He has heal. He has heal. He's good. He's good. That was just a physic flask.
There
There
it
it
is. Wow!
Pushy stop with a 9-6 now. Sniping Ness once again on the next Remembrance
This
boss.
means that Blanks has to dupe now because Ness already did, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Like, do not get sniped on that.
Yeah, definitely not now. And Svet is now going for the dupe as well. Sorry, Bushy, I mean. I don't know. Sweat didn't... Yeah, why is Sweat not going for the dupe? Huh. Was he not in Cerulean Coast? He could just go for that dupe. Don't need to go for the Ymir one or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Damn.
Okay. Well, that is majority, by the way, now for Bushy Stash. Blanksetter still need to block column 1, row 2. Still possible bingos for Bushy Stash. Looking really good right now here for Bushy Stash. The 6 to 9. Oh. Oh.
And there's about to be... Did Spider already dupe? Did I miss that?
No, he's going for the dupe now.
Oh, right. There is a dupe here at the Finger Ruins, too. I forget
Yeah, that's what I said, like,
everyone
why is he not just
always
going
does
straight
the
for
dupe at Ymir, so I always forget
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
there's... Yeah.
And Blanks is not dupe. No, he did. Okay, Ness didn't dupe yet.
Yeah, she's going for the dupe now.
Oh, but... Okay, but Svet still needs to go up, though.
Yeah, what's faster? Going up the hill or no, the Ness is too far away.
Yeah.
Unless?
No, she doesn't know about the skip. She didn't go for the skip. She runs around.
Oh, no.
Yeah. There might be another sniper from Bushy Stash. And Blank's now actually fighting Senesax. Because why the fuck not?
Running R2s, man. Actually, that's yellow damage. I mean, you know,
Can we please get a yellow damage emote? Like, come on.
that's yellow damage right there, dude.
Please, for season 5, chat.
Did she
Someone needs to
accidentally
post
like
that.
fall down? Because she was here before. Did she miss out on something?
No, I think she just didn't commit to it.
Wait, does Sweat not know where the grave is?
He doesn't. Oh, he actually doesn't know. He's looking for it. Wait.
Oh no, dude, wait, this
It's
is
not here.
insane.
You go
Oh, it's
further.
right there,
There it
yeah.
is. He found it.
Oh my
There is the
god, dude!
snipe!
Oh
God
my
damn.
god!
Rough. So rough and so good for Bushy Stash. 10 to 6 now. They just need 3 more squares. And they are ahead with the Worm Drake, Dragon, Ancient Dragon. That's it.
That's tough. That's tough,
Yeah.
dude. But you know what? This is still winnable. This is still winnable, man.
Yeah, no, it is. It really is. It's just like this. Now it's the right decisions because Bushy is already making his way to the capital.
Yeah. I think here for Ness, the big thing is genuinely get ready for Fire Giant and do like, honestly, maybe don't even do Fire Giant. Go for bow only Godric. Get into the capital, get your Omen Baron, get the Shackle.
No, she can now go to capital already.
True,
has two great
but
ones.
I guess you want a bow only, no? Why she? Oh, she's doing
Yeah,
the
I mean,
dragon
you
here
could,
for
but,
Worm
like,
Drake, Dragon,
it
Ancient
takes
Dragon.
very long.
That's
you have to
fair.
kill Margit. You have to kill, you know.
That's fair. No, I think that's fair. She's going for a Worm Drake, Dragon, Ancient Dragon here with blanks first. So they don't get sniped again on a co-op square, which
Yeah.
is super fair. There we go. Very quick kill on a Geel.
Nice. Blank's also halfway through that Senesax, which
Yeah,
is a
it's-
square.
Sweat here is going for what seems to be Senesax as well.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice fight here from Blanks on the center. God, this fight blows. Holy. This fight is so butt.
Yeah, not a big fan either. No.
DTS here for Bushy. And Bushy is in one-shot range for DTS.
He really is. Yeah, it's the 30. It's same thing with Aggie earlier with the 30 faith. You just don't have runes to level vigor. But maybe after Morgoth though, there is restore Morgoth's great rune. So
What is
you
Ness doing here? I'm not sure. Oh,
Ness
she's going for the magma worm.
worm.
Oh, okay.
yeah. Very good DTS. I mean, Bushy's been playing Night Rain like for way too many hours. He knows how to fight DTS now.
Although I do have to say, it's like there's like a little bit of changes in Night Rain.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's like,
yeah.
like very minute, but yeah, for the most part, this should be pretty straightforward. Nice. DTS is down. This is access into the capital now here for Bushy. Probably going to go straight past this Grace here into the capital. Giza's Wheel.
That's a
Ooh,
good one.
That's a fun one. That's a fun one.
Yeah, that tap out 2 in one hand is amazing.
This is going to be a nice pickup here from Blanks, beating Swed to it very preemptively towards the Centisax.
Mm-hmm.
You know what would actually make a lot of sense? It would be kind of cool is that if you were shaped like a dragon, like the way Blanks is right now for a transformation, that you take less damage from other dragons.
Yeah, right? I mean, maybe you do. Maybe
Yeah, is
there
that a
some
hidden
resist
stat
from-
thing, chat? Probably not.
Probably not, no.
Probably not.
No, he fucking took a lot of damage there.
I think I was with Ritual Shield, by the way.
Oh my god, yeah, okay.
Just
There's
so
no hidden
silly.
stat. Yeah.
Honestly, with this Magma War, maybe Ness finds a Somber Katana that she could swap to. That would be pretty sick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And now Svet arrived at Senesex as well.
Yep.
He won't get this in time, but maybe he's gonna... do you think he's gonna commit to it just for the other square?
He might. He genuinely might. But that might even be a double loss then, because I think
Yeah.
Ness and Blanks are a little bit farther ahead on this. And yeah, Blanks just has one more hit left. Has got to be really careful here, though. This fire's going to get a little close. One
more
hit
hit.
left on Centisax here. There it is.
Nice! Good square! 10 to
Like-
7?
Like it was jousting. Runs past them and
And
hits him.
I guess Blanks is now gonna go for the Drake, right? Because then they can call it. Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah, and Sweat is going past Centisax now. He's not going to fully commit to it anymore. Wow.
I think that's
okay.
smart. Senesex, it takes too long. It just takes too long.
We have the Magmorn pickup here in just a second here from Ness. And yeah, Capital here from Bushy. I don't think Bushy has the Market Shackle just yet. But he will be showing Capital access at some point once that is marked. And that will be like, okay, now I have advantage on Margot's... If I mark Margot's Shackle and Moog's Shackle, I have advantage on Restore Morgoth's Great Rune. I also have already probably the Omen Baron. And that is 3 squares. That's 13 at that point.
Yep. Yeah.
That in of itself, this Capital play is really big here for Bushy Stash.
It's gonna be tough to catch up. It's gonna be really, really tough. He is going down into the sewers. This is going to be the square for Blank Sonata, though. They do gonna get the Killer Worm, Drake, Dragon, Ancient Dragon. But yeah, these 3 squares all being in capital is rough, right?
Yep. There's the Drake.
It's almost like Ness would need to rush Morgoth almost.
Yep. She will have to try and steal at least one of the capital squares away.
Yeah.
Shutting grounds here for Bushy. Now here comes the knowledge check. Does he know where the Omen Baron actually is?
Surely, right? I mean, you can Google really quick.
He could. He could.
You know, quick ChatGPT. Where's that Omen Burn? Can you tell me?
Oh boy. Oh boy. What's the katana here? I'm gonna say the katana that's gonna drop here is Rakshasa's, dude.
I'm saying it's Moonveil.
All right, give me Rakshasa. What is it? What is it? What is
And?
it?
You can see?
Serpent Bone Blade.
Oh, Serpent Bone Blade. Ugh.
Poopy. Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for the Omen Baron here. We see the Tree Spirit currently on V-Sweat screen, fighting that one for the Horde Baron. And then Bushy are going to go for the Omen Baron in just a moment. Going to be grabbing some ladders and some elevators.
Mm-hmm. And Ness is now making her way to the capital, very far away. Still needs to kill DTS as well. It's gonna be tough.
It is going to be tough, yeah,
Because-
but there's definitely some bounce back. There's definitely potential for bounce back here.
I don't know. I really don't know, because if Bushy now picks up the... Did he pick up the shackle already?
No.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't take long.
Oh,
to pick up the
Sweat
shackle.
here got grab attacked by the tree spirit.
Yeah, it's because the Elden Ring doesn't show the lightning, right? It tells you when to dodge, just like in Night Rain.
And I will say that is a nice addition though in Night Rain, I will say. There it is.
Yeah, also with the animation looks cool.
Horned Baron acquired for Swed. Now not sure what to do. He has Emir on the board. He has Mattinghand on the board. What do you do, Swed? You got time.
Thinking, planning. Back to Senesex? No.
All right, here's the Omen Baron. It's actually right behind him, I think. I don't think
Yeah.
this Omen drops it. I think it's just like laying on the ground.
Yeah.
But
You
he's
just need to
fighting
pick
him
it up.
instead. Oh my god, he might die. And that would be so funny that he thinks it drops it.
No, he
there's-
knows, right? Just pick it up. It's
No, he doesn't know. He thinks this guy drops it. Am I crazy? It's right behind him, right?
No, it should be the pickup. Yeah. It's right that thing.
Yeah. Oh my god. This is hilarious. And the
should
more
just
the
try
Omen
for
does the
fun.
explosive move, he gets resistance to physical damage and keeps doing the other he might die. He might genuinely die here.
Nah, he played Night Rain. He knows how to fight this guy.
Yeah? What is this? What is this, like depth 3 or something?
Yeah, the step 3 in Omen Evergel, you know?
Yeah, he's not. This is actually insane that he.
This is so funny, dude. This is such a waste of time.
That's what I
Oh
mean
my
with it
God,
being
he
a
pushed
knowledge
it through.
check, dude.
Hop.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay, but he's still gonna get. He's not getting tagged. Yeah, sometimes the Omen just has like hyper armor, which is so
Yeah,
silly.
yeah.
Okay, he's got
I
most
still
of
don't
it.
know
He
how
gets
they
the
work.
stagger here. That's good.
Okay.
Bro, what if the Omen does drop it? We've been wrong this whole time.
No, it should be the pickup.
No, he does drop it.
He does drop it. Wait, what is the pickup?
I don't know. I don't know, but
I
he got it.
genuinely thought it's the pickup.
There it is. 11-8.
JK Chad.
We're testing you guys, and you passed, Chad.
We
You
just
passed.
wanted to check you guys.
Good job,
You're
Chad.
so stupid. You actually thought it Bushy doesn't, and we don't know.
Good
Are you guys
answers,
stupid?
Chad. Good answers.
Yeah, anyways, he can now grab the shackle. That was embarrassing. He can grab the shackle now and then kill Patches. And Sweat already got... Oh yeah, they got the square, yeah. 11-8. Yeah, and now he's going down to the shackle, yeah.
Yeah. So this might be coming
yep,
down
yep.
to a Morgoth's Great Rune race, potentially.
I think he should grab the shackle and then do Piss Fray.
Yeah, do
Right.
bow only. Let's do Godric bow only, dude.
You mean on Morgoth?
No, just do Godric bow only. He still has that open.
No, he should. I mean, yeah, okay, yeah. He could do Patches and then just do Godric, I guess. You're right. Yeah, you know what? It makes actually a lot of sense because I guess they know that Ness needs to go into capital.
We could have some of these like players. They're like-
Nice kill from V-Sweat here on the Hippo, making his way into Shadowkeep. Potentially for Mattinghand NPC. Potential. I mean, there's only Mattinghand left and Ymir, so the rest is base game. So
Could have some a little bit more background noise here. Have a little bit of Nesoneta's fight in the background. Doom. Holy schmoly. Yeah, as of right now, this is a little bit of a waiting game. I won't lie. A little bit of a waiting game. This is all coming down to the base game players right now.
It comes out of base game, yeah. It really does. Like, right now, Blanks cannot really do much. I mean,
Wait.
he can go for those 2 squares, but
Oh, Bush is going for patches here. Right, okay.
yeah.
I was so
Going
confused
for
for
the
a
last
second.
shackle. What if he goes for Fire Giant after? That would be even funnier.
It's hard to say, honestly, because your weapon is just like not set up at all.
That would be a move. That would be a move.
I mean, that's probably the safest, I would say, from all.
It does run. It's gonna be a long fight though.
I mean, at this point, like,
probably have time because he's doing capital stuff right now.
Okay,
But
Yeah, I'm really not sure. This is this is something. This is
There's not much happening because like it's just everything's happening, right? Like it's like just not much to explain because the player's doing the squares.
pretty solved
That's
at this
it.
point. Yeah, I was gonna say it's pretty solved.
Yeah.
Patches is gonna die here. We're gonna have a Margit and Moog Shackle Mark, and then it's just like a full-on guessing game. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nessir prepping some Somber Stones.
Oh.
An hour in. Does she find a Somber weapon that she wants to switch to now?
Tenge. I didn't see anything.
Wish there was a way to balance this a bit. This was why I didn't want to do 2v2s in the first place when people were asking for base game and DLC, because it was something that was hard to balance. You're gonna have these moments where base game and DLC are not gonna be totally in sync.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Which is unfortunately how it is.
That's Bingus, chat.
That's Bingus.
And sometimes
There we
it
go.
bungus. That is 12-8 for Bushy Stash. Now let's see what Bushy's gonna go for. He can choose, and Morgoth. He's going for Morgoth.
And Nessir going for Altus Tunnel.
Yeah, that's a bit late for the
Yeah.
upgrades, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well,
These are the situations in bingo I always hated while playing. When you're in position like Blank Sonata right now, and you know, like, dude, this comeback, I don't know how to come back from this, right?
yeah, this is tough.
This is, and you need to play it out because you could be right, but it's so difficult.
Well, hot damn. I don't know what else. There's
Dude, let
there's
it play
nothing.
out. I mean, we just let it play out at this moment. We see now Bushy going to Godfrey and then Morgoth. Ness is still upgrading, and honestly, DLC squares don't matter right now. I mean, let them play,
Yeah,
but it doesn't really matter too much because Wieswert is behind on both squares. Blanks is ahead. He did get that. What do you call it? He did do the prep earlier. Yeah. I'm not sure why Ness is just not committing to her, to the hammer now. Like, why now?
I'm not sure
upgrading?
either. I'm not really
It's
sure.
It's just too late. Like, this is not the
Way
right.
too
this is
late.
way too late. Yeah.
They're 4 squares behind.
Maybe she just thought the hammer's gonna rock better, and then realized now too late. Maybe I need something better. You know. For something like.
It's
What do
too
you
late
call
on
it?
that explosion too, unfortunately.
Yeah. And there is Godfrey for Bushy with his fingy.
With his fingy. Welcome in, Geno Raiders. Welcome on in, guys. Hope you guys had a good day. Welcome on in to the second match of Bingo Brawlers Season 5. Currently, Blank Sonata versus Bushy's Stash.
Also currently 12-8 for Bushy Stash. And we are witnessing right now Bushy killing Godfrey and then probably killing Morgoth. Then has to kill the duo to restore Morgoth's Great Rune. That's what he's born for. And I understand why he's going for this, because it kind of makes sense.
I think maybe she's doing Somber for the black bow. Is she going for bow only here?
Oh, maybe, yeah. Maybe, but that's too many somber stones, I would say, for bow only.
Yeah, you don't even have to go to like +4. You wouldn't even have to go.
You don't even
for-
need to go +2. Like,
Yeah, just go to EG. Go +4 and then
yeah,
go
yeah,
Godric.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blank's already here on his way to mid-tier. Pretty quick. And I think Sweat is now at Jory. Hey, but we can say, Dom, we got the matches we wanted today.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We definitely did. Blanks are working currently on Matir. Jory being killed now by Sweat, so Sweat actually has advantage on Mattinghand, and this is actually going to be. This might actually be the ending. It's not going to be Morgoth's Great Rune.
Yeah, it might be actually Sweat killing Mattinghand. That's true. But
Blanks
that's
is
the
making
same
a call
thing
here.
for Blanks. Like, you don't know what Sweat's
Yeah,
gonna go for.
it was a guess. Lots of fights happening. Triple fights here on screen. Jory teleports. Sweat sadly does not get the backstab loop. Blanks on Matir. I will say, I've started to like the Matir fight.
You're insane.
I have to say, I started to be like, you know what? I kind of like it. I kind of like it.
I don't know. I guess it's alright. Jory's still ass. GG's for Sweat. Beating Jory up. And he's just now running to the NPC and just clapping them. And then it's GG's.
Nice RNG here for Blanks.
Yeah, all you need for meta is bleed.
Yeah. Bleed and slash damage. Cause yep.
Yeah. Look at that. And then you want to hit that big thing. Nice Morgoth from Bushi.
Abyssal Woods now.
There's a stagger. Repost.
Oh, Ness is going towards Fire Giant, or what are we doing here? I'm a little confused.
Yeah, maybe going for Fire Giant, yeah.
We're just getting money? I don't... Getting money on the way to Fire Giant? Morgoth is dead.
There is Morgoth for Bushy and...
Oh! She picked up Meteoric
Blanks.
Orblade from somewhere. Okay, that's why she wanted the
Blanks.
Somber Stones.
Do you want to die here?
No.
Okay. Because I was not sure if that's a tech, you know, that you can actually die there to trigger Ymir or something, but... Yeah. And there's Mattinghand now on Svet. Let's see who's faster, Svet or Bushy.
Oh,
Sneaking
no,
up
no, no.
close.
It's definitely Sweat, dude. Bushy still has to go all the way to the damn
maybe
tower.
He dies, you know, a couple of times. It's Svet. Come on. Look at him. Look at him spinning.
Yeah, look at him spinning over there, dude.
Oh.
Oh! Okay. That was kind of insane. There's a lot of damage.
There it is. No, I'm lying. I'm lying.
There
I'm lying.
it is. GG's.
1 hour and 8 minutes. GG's. Bushy Stash with the first win in season 5.
Clappies,
Damn.
clappies. Holy schmoly.
Great match. Really great match. That was cool. That was good.
A lot happening, a lot happening.
Yeah.
Definitely a questionable ending, I would say, from Blank Sonetta, but overall, the beginning and the mid game was really solid from both teams.
Yeah, I agree.
Lots happening. Lots of good choices. Really solid. Yeah.
All right.
With
Let's
that,
get them in, all right? When they're ready to join, we can have a little chit chat about this match. Yeah, it was really interesting. Like early on, we saw what were they going for here? There was like the very strong play here from Blanks with the middle square and the Mikula crosses, right? while Sweat, you know, with the death unfortunately on Edred, right? Is his name?
Edred, yeah.
Edred, yeah, and then still got that. So at the beginning it was a little bit on the DLC side question, but very nice, well turned around here for choosing the squares. And then at the end, yeah, I guess mostly I want to know why Ness decided to go for another weapon upgrade, right? It's gonna be interesting. Oh, sorry, what up, these Bushy GGs?
Oh my gosh! Thank you, GGs.
God damn!
How's
Good
it feel
job,
to get your
guys.
first
That was really
victory
well
into the
played.
season 5?
It's all really good.
Yeah,
Feels
the match
like
kind of go the way you
our
hoped
first
it
win.
would?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like I needed a bounce back game after yesterday, and I'm really happy with how I played. I think Sweat did amazing. Blanks is obviously very, very, very hard to race against in the DLC. And I a little bit like early on, I heard Swed like stressing a little bit. But from my perspective, like Swed did amazing, did way, way, way more than us as a team needed him to do. And I'm really happy with how I played. I felt like I played pretty clean.
Yeah, you crushed.
Yeah, I'm
it
happy.
today. I got
Nice.
pretty discouraged from dying to the Black Knight at the start because like that was 20k down the drain. I couldn't do the
Yeah.
status anymore, so I think I did good to pivot away from it immediately. You know, go do bowls, come back, and still get the square. I was happy that happened. Yeah, I mean, we pretty much did what we wanted to do. I wanted south access. I didn't care about the castle at all this game, at all. And yeah, I tried to get crosses, obviously. That didn't work. And then after that, I was like, well, I'm just going to the south. And then I saw him mark certain things that told me I might be, you know, maybe down here ahead of him because I think, what was the second mark? There was a second mark. I think he did pots, which told me maybe he's going to go drain the water. And that's what I was hoping he would do. So that allowed me to get ahead on some stuff that was important at the time.
So there wasn't really a bingo line for you guys that you really were pushing besides maybe row 1?
We were thinking row 1 at first, and I think you saw me prep Lamenter's Jail, but then that went away. So yeah, that was like pretty much our only, I think, push for the bingo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sven, only reason you didn't go for the middle square is just after the crosses you maybe thought you would lose the race? Is that why you
Yeah,
didn't
on
go?
this, well, the middle square on this board's bait because, in my opinion, there's nothing in Dancing Lion World. I guess you could. I don't know what's that place called. I don't know. There's just no
Belleroth?
reason to go.
Belleroth.
Belleroth. Yeah, there's just no
Yeah.
reason to go in there. You know, it's just
Dancing
a dead
Lion.
end.
Yeah, fair. Sure.
So like when
Okay.
I see level 5 Ash, I immediately like, okay, how much lion stuff's in here? You know, how much
Yeah.
value am I gonna get from over there? And I was like, oh, there's like nothing. Okay, I'll get everything around the square and block bingo lines.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Very
fair.
good, very good, Mike.
That's fair. Let's bring in the other players here. We'll talk a little bit more about the mid game and the late game. There's a lot that was kind of happening. Lots of back and forth, I think, in the mid and late game, for sure. Just because things were kind of close, and I don't know what for you guys were like the defining squares, but I would say the Renala Rolana square was pretty important for sure. Again, just like last
that was a
match,
close one.
Was it close?
that was pretty close, and
Yeah,
the
I had a
Duke
good
was pretty
fight though.
close.
I'm lucky.
Yo, GG's.
welcome on in.
Hi,
GGs.
GGs, guys.
GG's. So we're just talking about like what the turning point was in this match. For you guys, Blankstonetta here. What was the overall like turning point / trying to have the comeback happen? Was it with the Renala Rolana square? Was it the column 4 that we were talking about?
Well, I thought we had a better board state, honestly, even though it was 3-4. We had the double diagonal, and we were going for Verdun right after, and we had strong pressure on the column 3. Obviously, that didn't work out, but I instead pivoted to the transformation square because I figured that was like our best row 1 block because it all sets up Senisax and the dragons.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that was nice, like getting that double square on Senisax and the combined worm Drake dragon square. That was nice. Would have been nice to get Renala and maybe Dupe because that would have also equalized it even more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, at the end, I just made one bad call and I didn't go for Madigan at PC instead of Ymir. So yeah,
Yeah, it was a guess. I didn't know which one you were going for at the end.
From our perspective, the moment that you marked
Yeah.
Worm Drake Dragon, we knew that we won. Because I was making capital progress. And if Ness had spent time on Worm Drake Dragon, then she wouldn't be able to compete. In the capital, and those were the only squares that we had left.
Mm-hmm.
Or the only ones we needed to win. But yeah, like we Sweat and I were also considering going for it. Like after I killed Renala, I was thinking about going Lanciax, but since he won, what square did you win? Dupe. Yeah, we won Dupe after killing Renala. It was like, all right, well, we're at 10 squares, so there's not much of a point in winning Worm Drake Dragon, and instead I should just take the lead that I already have on Capital and get the 3 squares that are in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that late game part where pretty much all of it was capital access at that point was definitely very tough to try and contest. That was pretty much the question that I had is like, what was the plan around that for Blankstanetta when it came down to the late game, and then like seeing, I guess, maybe those 3 squares being left, what was contestable to you guys, or what do you guys think was like your backup plan, I guess, to bounce back in?
I mean, we were just kind of win squares, honestly. I think it was pretty clear that, you know, I was super behind on capital progress, right? Like, we were just waiting to see whether Bushy was going to go for, was it Shackles or Omen Baron first?
Mm-hmm.
I think if I had been farther in capital, like, I potentially, like if I had been in the sewers, I potentially could have, like, pivoted and contested, but I think I'd, like, just killed DTS, or I was about to kill DTS, so... we were wondering, or we were assuming that you were going to kind of hold prio on Morgoth's Great Rune, and then either go for Remembrance Boss Bow only, or what's the other one? Like Fire Giant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but no one wants to do Remembrance Boss Bow only, so
Yeah.
no one wants to do that.
We were kind of just praying that you were going to hold prio on Morgoth's Great Rune forever. Like that's why, because I think we had, did you have DTS dead, Ness?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like we had like capital because I think you guys won Renala Rolana by a few seconds, and then also you guys were able to get the dupe as well. At that point, I think it was kind of like we had to pray for a miracle.
Yeah.
we had lost like all of our squares that we game planned.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. A quick question about the duping, because Ness, you were earlier porting already for the dupe, but then didn't dupe.
Yeah.
What was going on there? Like, what were the thoughts? Why did you pivot off from that?
Yes, I think I forget exactly what we pivoted to do, but I think Lynx was far off, right?
Yeah. So the reason I had to pivot off of dupe is because we lost Radon and then we lost pot throwing trolls, so we had to get a row 1 block. So I said, hey, if I'm racing Sweat and Transformation, I can't dupe right now. So don't waste your time doing that.
Okay, because to that time, Svet didn't kill a Remembrance boss at all. And,
yeah, I just had no way of knowing that.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fair. And other question is, also at the end, you were grabbing a lot of Somber Stones. Like, what's the weapon you wanted to switch to then? Like, what did you prepare for?
Yeah, I had found Meteoric Ore Blade at the Uchi check, and honestly, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the Rotten Battle Hammer. I just thought that, you know, even though it would take a bit of time to get it set up, you know, maybe Bushy like is fighting the Fire Giant and he dies to it. I felt like the amount of time that potentially could be saved, because like I know the Fire Giant can rot, but like, oh, that thing sucks. I don't know. It was not doing it for me.
It's actually a good hammer, but fair.
Yeah, it's like one of my favorites. I
hate hammers.
Yeah, unfortunately, I guess there was just unfortunately at the end, I guess it was not the right time, because there was so much time obviously into that prepping a new weapon.
Yeah.
But at that point, I mean, Bushy was already in the capital.
Yeah.
So it was anyways a tough call to do. It was a tough call.
Yeah.
In that position already. Yeah.
What was the early game plan for Blankstanetta, by the way? Because we know what Bushy Stash's early game plan was, but what was your guys' from the get-go? Because you did win out on that race to Mikla crosses, and then also get those 3 collection pots. Like, what was the game plan after getting those 2 squares? Because there was a lot of movability that you had, especially after Revered Ashes. You like activated row 4 into the diagonal, so there was a lot of like options that you had.
Yeah, so we called out Bushy. We were like, yeah, Bushy's going for pots. Like, there's no way he doesn't go for pots. So we were like, let's go for crosses. And I had a like a strat prepared for 3 pots after crosses, where I bought the sacrificial twig, and then I grabbed the 2 pots in Bonnie. Then I died on purpose in Bonnie jail for the 3rd pot.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's pretty smart.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Sick.
The
That was
twig
really
play.
cool to see. I thought you were cheating.
Love it. That's sick.
Yeah, so after that, we were like, yeah, let's just go Radon. Like, after you get I told Ness after Jarberg, just go set up weapon, go do Radon, like, right away. Because that would have activated our column 3, obviously. Like, maybe if we squeezed in a Bulls, it could have forced an early 30 Arcane. And yeah, again, like you said, I got Revere Dash, which activated the diagonal. I was considering duping, like, after, like, the Lion Remembrance after Ness finished for Dawn, but I figured there was more important things to address on the board, and everything just kind of like spouted out of control, because I assume Bushy found something from Tree Sentinel. Is that what weapon you used for Radon?
No, I used the ring finger from Round Table.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not. A
Is
bad
that
option.
somber?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
That's somber, yeah.
Fuck!
And
I
Raptor's
thought that was
Talon for the bleed.
smithing. Oh, I thought that was a smithing weapon. Oh no.
But it's also a
I
hammer. You don't like
the same
hammers, so
question.
it's okay. It's okay.
I mean, no, but it's a smithing. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I don't know. I got cooked on Radon. I'm so okay. I died twice to Radon Bushy, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I think was totally my fault. The second time I will call scam on, but you know that's life. I'll jump over that from now on, so it's fine.
That's fair. But yeah, it was a
Yeah.
great match from both of you guys. GG's to Bushy Stash for getting their first dub now on the leaderboard now. Lots of 1-1 teams here. Blank, so now you will have the chance, obviously, next week to get your first win as well in Season 5. But for now, that's the end of the matches for you guys, I believe, this weekend. So I appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys next weekend. Thanks so much for playing today, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday.
Thank you for
Thanks,
having
Domo.
us.
Yeah, thank you for having us, Domo.
GG's
Thank
everyone.
you. GG's,
And
guys.
playing with
GG's.
you, Blanks.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, GG to Zoodle too for being there commentating, I guess. Right, Zoodle?
All right, dude.
Yeah,
All
I mean,
right.
I guess we get a GG too. I guess.
All right, man.
I really
Thanks.
like how you say my name, Zoodle. It's my favorrit.
We'll see.
Thank you, Bushy. Bushy, you know what? Wait, one
No,
more
no
thing that was
H.
really funny. One more thing. When you went for the Omen burn, right? Entire chat thought you just have to pick it up. But we were saying, no, he has to kill that Omen killer.
Yeah.
That Omen, right? It's silly chat. It was so funny. Anyways, GG's, everyone.
GG's, guys.
GG's. Bye, guys.
See you
Bye.
later. Bye.
All right, and with that, that is the end of day 2, Zoodle. Kind of insane.
Damn. So great. It's so much fun, man. Season 5 is so much fun, bro. It's
crazy.
great. The 2 DLC base game. The squares are great. Today, incidents, back and forth, a lot of deaths from both teams in both matches. Yeah, really, really nice, man.
This is
Really
exactly
good.
what we're hoping for. Hour-long
Yep.
matches at the very least, which is really, really nice.
Yeah.
But with that, chat, that is the end of day 2. Thanks so much for being here. Tomorrow we have some more games. We have Frogcar Spin playing for the first time. Bree and Tom being the team of Frogcar Spin facing Monkey Business into
yeah.
its arena. So
Against
banger
Frog
matches.
Custom again, yeah. Double match.
A double match for Frogcar Spin.
Back.
And with that, we'll go ahead and we'll call it a day. Zoodle.
No!
Thanks so much for commentating with me today. Who would you like to rate
man.
into if you have one?
Thanks for having me. What do we rate? I don't know, man. All the people I have are live right now played Bingo Brawlers. We have Chemist doing some random rays. We have Hop doing this God run in second game. There's a guy called Captain Domo doing Bingo Brawlers season 5.
Holy schmoly.
That's pretty cool.
He's copying my shit.
I don't know if any of the players is staying live. Otherwise,
Yeah, I
we
don't know
could
either. They
play
most
them.
likely will go offline, then go online again because of the delay.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we could do that. We could also do Grand Pooh Bear.
Yeah,
you
Pooh
want.
is doing Mega Bonking.
Yeah. What are you thinking? Do you want to do Hob?
Yeah, just go. Yeah, no, go to Pooh.
Go to Pooh? All
Go to
right,
Pooh.
sounds good.
Make a
With that, chat, have a good rest of your day. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 12 p.m. CST. Tomorrow, Frogcar Spin double match back-to-back versus Monkey Business and It's Reno. And yeah, stay great, guys. And go ahead and check out the Bingo Brawlers YouTube channel in case you missed the other 4 seasons previous to this. And more bingo content coming your way. Ta-ta! Bye-bye!
Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Bye-bye!
All right, cool.
Yeah, we stopped streaming?
Yeah, it just has the 5-minute delay, so it says stop in
Oh, yeah, that's
in
why
5.
it's keep green gray. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it says the seconds right here. Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't realize that until now. 284, 83 seconds.
Yeah, YouTube still didn't have the delay.
I don't fucking know, man. I really
Yeah.
thought YouTube would have the delay. And now YouTube, I think,
Yeah,
is still
yeah.
going, by the way, for us. So I have to end YouTube stream here first real quick.
Yep.
Manually. YouTube chat, all you guys can see me still, because for some reason OBS is weird. Now the weird minutes? No, not now the weird minutes. Shut up. End stream. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, YouTube.
Bye-bye! YouTube, bye-bye! No, that's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to do that, because I'm streaming. I don't know how you stream to YouTube. I use a plugin.